Nah, fuck it.
I don't got no drops today.
I don't know if one that
Just
just
for the summer.
fucked you off a DM.
I
I
ain't
don't even
got a number.
These I'm gonna love you.
I don't got
friends.
I only got brothers.
Yeah, I saw that. What that is, right?
But I hear the others like a come up. Yeah. All that nigga ever wanted was a clean break. I'm outside, you know niggas used to this quarantine shit. 40 patch on the Letterman. You taking a chance.
Okay, Lonzo.
Graham.
See if we can hear it on YouTube.
Like Billy Hoyle.
Still gonna be in the comments? Still gonna be in the comments? What's up? It's a real one.
Let's
right
go.
there.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. 40 patch on the Letterman.
On the Letterman.
Let's go. Yeah. We back. Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Go ahead.
Thursday, hey. It's Thursday, hey. I'm about to get up.
I thought you was about to.
They gotta pay for that shit.
Wasn't you supposed to rap battle somebody?
Yeah, who was the battle? I don't know. That was another day. That was the day.
That one's going on and off.
Warren went to battle.
I don't rap no more.
The makes the wire piece.
Why are you good? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Was good, y'all. Was good, y'all. We back. Episode 93. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Great. Great.
Definitely great. I'm fixed up, y'all. I'm fixed up. I'm effed up. I'm fouled up my neck and my back. My back and my neck is all twisted up. Yeah, I'm hurting right now.
What happened?
But you still made it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I put my hoodie on and I got like a pinched nerve and it was just bad all day.
Cause you put a hoodie on?
I don't know what happened, bro.
Oh man.
That's in the morning.
I keep putting my me old man shit.
When's the last time you ever fell?
Yo, why you keep asking me? That was good after work. I put my hoodie on and I was like, my neck's starting to hurt. And then I felt like I had a pinched nerve and it was just like,
see, that's old man shit, yo. That nigga's mad at me about this old shit, yo. This nigga, he hurt himself with this.
I need a backyard in me.
It's the when's the last time you fell?
When's the last time you fell?
When the last time you fell?
Nigga, it's one time. This is recent. I think like September. I was leaving work and I was on the phone with Justin. But it was like raining like a little bit, like a little drizzle. So like the floor was wet enough. I had my Crocs on.
Oh.
So I'm like speed walking. I'm trying to get to the train. And I bust my ass.
Oh no.
And I had the AirPods on. So I don't know if Justin heard it. I was like, like, it was like one of those shits. I fell, got up back quick and shit.
What was this?
Recent.
My last one was Puerto Rico. Y'all know how that ended. Bloody and bad.
Yeah, that's some old man shit.
Let's go. Chase got that touchdown. Yeah. No, you fell again too. That was neck day.
Oh, that was neck day too. Facts.
But that's too. You
that
was falling in the rain.
Yeah, that was. And I had my Crocs on. Yo, it's the Crocs and rain. Don't mix, yo. Those shits do not work. That fall was horrible too. I died. I fell in a big ass puddle. Lost my phone. She was bad.
Yeah, lost his phone in a big ass puddle.
My whole body was wet.
Can't say my whole day.
Yo, my whole body was wet.
I didn't even.
And we still without.
I didn't even see him fall. He came in the car mad wet.
Yo,
Picture, I don't want to talk about it.
He said, "Yo, I just fucking fell." I was like,
I fucking died. Yo, I don't know. JT, it's the puddle by your fucking
building.
building.
Yeah, that big
That
ass
be where the
puddle.
garbage be.
Oh yeah,
In
nah,
front
I
of
get
the,
that over there.
Yo,
Especially
nigga.
when the rain, it
You
gets
thought I was in
bad.
the fucking pool, nigga.
Steps in the puddle.
Nigga, I fell in the whole shit.
How'd you get in there? Like you tripped?
I was running.
We was
So
running
we
to the
running
car.
to the car. So I don't even know how I felt exactly. I know I was just in the fucking puddle. It
Didn't you
felt
get
like
that shit?
it's like if you put your foot in like 3 feet, but it don't be 3 feet. So like your shit just like it's like yo,
It was
how
Always
it was
one of those.
deceptive.
how is the fucking puddle so big?
It was one of those.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
oh, I could think, I could go to that about the
yeah, like yo,
ankle or something. And your whole leg go down. I'm like, oh
He
nigga,
came in and he
my
was
whole
drenched.
body was in
Damn.
that fucking puddle.
shit. Snatch
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
don't
what?
say nothing. Just let me alone.
Yo, we was dying in the car. We still went to the bar too.
I fucking lost my phone in the puddle. Some guy found it and gave it back to me.
How nice.
Oh, that's when you lost your phone.
Yeah, that's when I lost my
Oh,
phone.
I remember that.
I don't know how my phone didn't fucking die. Like
Yeah, it was in
in
that
the
rain
fucking
all
puddle.
night.
So you advocate for iPhone right there. Boom.
Yo, Kevin, when the last time you fell?
Honestly, I don't remember.
I feel like you fall
I-
once a week by accident.
While you guys were talking about it, I was actually trying to think, like, when was the last time I fell?
Kev is
But
not athletic, so he don't like.
You don't run.
He don't do the shit that will cause you to fall.
He just post all day.
He
He
don't
might have
move
slipped
fast.
like one of those. That's about it.
He stumbled.
Yeah.
nah, I'm pretty good keeping my balance.
Called him a penguin.
Pretty good keeping my balance. I mean, I fell a few times. I mean, but like that, all I can remember is like a few years back, I was coming out of Justin's car and had like a pizza in my hand. It was the day that went to go pick up your daughter from school one time.
Justin don't
You got the
remember.
pizza.
Nah, the pizza didn't fall. I fell.
You caught the pizza.
Nah, the pizza never.
So you
never-
dropped the
never hit
pizza?
the floor.
Oh, you held it up like
Yeah, I held it up.
pizza pie.
I held it up. The pizza never fell, and I stumbled.
Oh, he
I bust my
stumbled,
ass.
you see?
I bust my ass.
You know, boy, he
And the
stumbled.
pizza never fell.
I don't
Mad
remember that.
broad, so he just stumbled.
It was snowing outside.
It was snow
I
outside.
don't remember that.
That's crazy.
It was snow outside.
JT, you know you can't fall in school at all.
We can't talk about his school
Nah, I
because
don't.
that his school's trying to kill him.
Nah. School.
What?
They cool people.
Yeah.
I think it's Ross.
Yeah.
Nah. I almost I was sitting in the classroom today, and you know how like the big school classroom got the big heaters that are like on the wall.
Right.
Like part of it just like almost like collapsed on my foot. So
Who put this school together?
Windows, radius.
brand new, right?
Nah,
It's
they
been
waiting.
here since like
They waiting for the
19.
new building.
I think like 1930s
Oh.
or 40s has been there. That building's been there. Like it was there when like Indian teepees used to be across the street.
Oh shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Those new houses that they have is over where it used to be Indian teepees.
Sounds very old.
Oh, that's wow. I never knew that.
Yeah, Bronx history.
Where is this school located?
Over by Pelham Bay Park Country Club.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that
lot
was
of-
all mud and like a dude I used to work with, Italian dude. He said he used to ride a horse up and down.
Yep.
Like when he was young. I'm like for real, my nigga? He's like, yeah, I used to ride a horse
How old is
up
this
and
dude?
down. Who now he's like 70 something.
Wow. That's
Speaking of horse, I saw a horse outside
just now.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was a cop on the horse.
yeah. We seen them when they parked out.
I don't really
Yeah,
rock
around-
with,
around
I don't,
this,
we don't the 12, but I don't fuck with 12 in horses, but I love horses. But cop horses is not a go.
So I got a question.
You think cop horses are different than
I
regular
don't fuck
horses?
with them because I got pulled over by
First of
them.
all, ever since,
By a cop horse?
I got racially profiled.
By a cop horse?
That's a fact.
Wow.
Wait,
ever
wait,
since
wait.
Have Been,
What?
I don't
Wait.
fuck with cop horses.
All right, so
Wait,
look,
what?
here's a story.
You never seen
right?
Have Baked, my nigga?
Yeah,
No, how he get pulled over by how he got racially profiled by a cop horse?
I came out to the Chinese restaurant, right? I ordered some fried rice, some pork fries, some stupid shit like that.
So you know you fall.
When I used to, back in the day,
Damn, nigga.
right? Yeah,
Right,
take that easy, papa. It's my turn. Okay, so I got my food. blase. Now, the funny shit is like normally, nigga take the receipt, crumble it up.
You got a
toss it
receipt
away.
from Chinese food?
Yeah,
You
word.
know, I give you the receipt back.
Nah, I ain't never
Nah,
got a receipt from Chinese
Nah,
food.
they don't give us no
Unless it's
receipt over here.
Unless they deliver it and staple it to the
Mhm,
bag.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that Chinese is different. These niggas, Chinese, they didn't
Niggas trying to get out of the hood. That's what the
They
problem
don't
was.
play. Anyway, so look, so I'm leaving the joint. This is right there in Bay Plaza. So I'm basically walking, I'm across the street from Red Lobster walking towards Sangria, right?
All right.
So this is right on that strip. But I'm like kind of
going
in
in
the
and
street a little bit. About to walk
It's
into
going
the
in and
shower.
out. You out.
You shaking it.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
don't shake it.
oh, all right. Oh. You good?
Yo.
Yeah.
You good? All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, cool. This guy over here. So walking and like, I looked back because I felt something stalking me, but I couldn't see nothing. So then I see some police lights like way in the back. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Walking, and then I just felt some shit just whoosh in front of me. Like it was like Batman or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was the whole cop nigga on the horse, big ass black horse. And
Hold on, he Tokyo drifted on a horse.
yeah, like he ran down and pulled up like and cut me off in between the car and shit. So like it invaded my whole space with a horse, and that shit was a horse. That nigga's dumb big, dumb tall. He was looking scary, he looked a little mean and shit. He was black, black.
Was a black nigga on a horse too?
It was black.
I've never seen a black nigga on a horse.
So now he got me cornered in between the car. Now the D's is pulling up. The other cop car with the regular niggas with the lights pull up. They all got me there. Now they questioning me. Where you coming from? What are you doing? We looking for a suspect, some robbery. And I'm like, yo, I just came from the Chinese restaurant. Here's the food in my hand. Like, what more do you want?
What did the horse say?
I don't know. He was like,
First of all, how did the horse pull up before the cars though? That's what I want to know.
nigga, that horse pulled up like on some. Like I'm saying, like I felt something stalking me, but I couldn't see nothing.
You ain't hear
Dog,
none of
it was dog
you ain't hear
outside.
none of that clacking.
No, bro. No, bro. That nigga pulled. He had the silencers on. You know what I'm saying? He had the rubber jaws on.
Nigga had kicks on. Yeah, J's on.
Yo, bro, I don't know. That horse pulled up, stopped me in between the cars, and I was mad at myself. Like, nigga, you should have been in the sidewalk, you stupid ass. Maybe this would have never happened. Maybe I'm not thinking straight. And they like, oh, we looking for a suspect. Somebody was just robbed. I'm like, I just came from this Chinese restaurant. You don't believe me? Go ask them. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm looking for the receipt. I'm like, fuck, I think I crumbled it. End up finding this shit after like 3 minutes, right? Find it. They look at the timestamp and shit. They're like, yeah, there's no way we did this. All right, we're sorry about that. Let me the fuck go. I was pissed off because my food is cold now. I ain't never get pulled over by a fucking and profiled by a horse. By a man, a black man on a horse. I felt like a slip. Nah,
Django pulled up on you, my nigga.
Yeah, the 12 Django 12, bro. So when I seen him outside, I kindly walked to the side of the street. I even wait for the light to change. And ain't no cars coming. I just stood there like, all right. I'm gonna let him click clack. He ain't had the silencers on.
I'm gonna let him click clack.
I heard this one. He ain't had the silencers.
This might make for a good segue though. Has anybody else been stopped or pulled over wrongfully by the cops? By the cops, period.
By the cops and by the cop on the horse.
Yeah.
Or by a horse without the cop.
Not by a horse.
Wrongfully, I would say no.
Yeah.
But I've been like approached wrongfully.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, in the street.
Wait.
Yo,
Elaborate.
Like there was one instance where this was when I was like a teenager, not even like a young teen, like 13, 12 probably younger than that. This might have been elementary school. Sitting in front of the building, me and one of my guys from across the building after school, cops just approach us, start asking us questions about issues going on across the street. Do you know about this guy who shot at this person? And, yeah, like all these things. And we like 12 years old. We like, nah, like we have no idea what you're talking about. So it was that. It was another instance where I'm in the hallway. This is definitely when I was in high school. So I was probably be like 15 probably. And we chilling in the hallway. And I think my friend threw something out the window. I don't know if it was like a piece of paper. It was something. Threw something out the window. Yeah, Arizona King threw the Arizona King out the window.
Shout out, Princess.
Huh?
Mucho mango?
I
It
don't
doesn't
remember.
even
He threw the Arizona can out the window, and probably 30, 40 minutes later, press the elevator to go downstairs. The elevator door opens. 2 cops come out, guns pointed at us. 2 cops come out of the staircase, guns pointed at us.
Damn.
Telling us to get our hands on the wall, whatever.
How old were you?
Probably 15,
God damn.
16, somewhere in that. Yeah, so those are the 2 times to answer your question. I can remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, that second one.
Zay?
Yeah, I got a few. I do have the look, but
Wait, hold on. What's the look? Nah, yeah, don't smooth past that.
Yeah, don't try to go.
What's the look?
look, yeah, that nigga up to something. It's one time. It was after Beacon, so I think it was like
Always Beacon,
tournament.
yo.
So it's a lot of people leaving at the same time. So at this particular moment, it's me, Justin, and I think Beans. And at this point, we all at Catholic school, so we got our uniforms on and all that. We leave it. We walk out the pizza shop right here, Emilio's, and the cops stop us and start questioning us and shit. Meanwhile, the whole 50 other people that we left Beacon with, right across the street, and they fucking questioning us and shit. Like, where y'all coming from? This, that, and the fifth. Like, mad shit. Like, we just walked out the pizza shop. Pizza in our head, all that. And they questioning us, but nobody else.
Because they knew you had it. You knew it was.
I had it on me.
Oh, you had it on.
Man, I got pulled
Because
over
your
by,
bull sneakers, man.
by the cops so many times. I don't even know.
But yeah, it's a couple times. But
They said, Warren, you remind them of Martin with the blue tracksuit. I don't know who that is. I can't tell who it is.
What blue track? Nah, he ain't with blue tracksuit.
you talking about Blue Street?
It was Nicholas
Could have been.
Oliver.
I'm about to say that.
Oh, you
Could
can
have
see
been.
it.
Probably Blue Street.
That's
Yeah.
Nick. That's Nick.
That's the
What's
only
up,
time
Nick?
that's the only time I could think of that he had the blue tracksuit on in Blue Street. And he was delivering the pizza.
So is it Martin?
Nah, he wasn't fly.
That was Martin.
And
Yeah.
did he have a blue
But he-
tracksuit on?
Well, he's the character.
No,
Martin,
so
Martin.
he's first of all, he
He's
wasn't
the actor.
Martin himself.
He's the
That's
actor.
the whole point.
Yeah.
So relax. You're doing a lot today. I don't know what's going on.
Take it easy, Papa. Take it easy.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, was it
Listen.
Martin?
Listen, the whole way right
Is his
there, my
name
nigga. That's
Martin?
all I'm saying.
And did he have a blue
That's what I'm
tracksuit on?
You want to move furniture? You want to move some furniture?
Usually when people say Martin with the blue tracksuit, they think about the show, not the movie. Thank you. If you want to go outside though, that's all I'm saying.
We gotta get
Oh,
through the
shit.
pod. We gotta get through the pod.
That's all I'm saying.
We just started.
Talking to-
We just started.
Jesse, you stressed out?
Yeah, you're HR.
You just
Oh,
invite
so
him.
now all of a sudden, because like I said, again, Roxy almost broke my arm.
No, you supposed to write her up. You didn't write her up.
She
He
ain't
not
been here
HR
since.
Right now. He's not an HR.
She suspended.
He suspended her.
Nigga suspended Roxy.
Look, I
That's
ain't suspending nobody. That's not my job.
Jesse, you
Y'all the
stressed out?
bosses.
You are? You need to take it easy.
I got stopped. I got stopped at work one time. Wow. Uniform, everything said
Helmet.
this. Nah, I had the well, it's not a uniform. I hate calling it a uniform, but I had the CE gear on, and cop pulled up. They Tokyo drifted on the sidewalk. The first cop hopped out, fell on the floor. Shit was hilarious. Swear to God.
Hey, come here.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Everybody else hopped out. There was 2 dudes walking. It was on 170 and 3rd. There's a fish market like right up the block, and we was going to the fish market to
Right
get
by the
something.
train
To eat.
station.
Why is it
No,
niggas
ain't
keep
no
going to
train
get something to eat?
What?
Thank
Thank you.
Oh.
Hold on, real quick.
Supermarket across the street.
Yes.
You went to the supermarket, fish market. He was at the pizza shop.
Well, we was on lunch.
But why is it niggas keep going to get something to eat and then coming out of restaurants and establishments of business?
I was
like,
in a-
hey, what the hell? are
Now I'm
you
not gonna lie
up
to you. I was in a bad neighborhood.
Still, you came out of the Chinese
now
restaurant, not the crack house.
my only issue when it comes down to it is that I was profiled because I was walking in a bad neighborhood. So that's where the profile comes. And then you totally dismiss that it's 2 other dudes and all 3 of us got pretty much the same gear on and we're walking, and the 2 dudes coming out the block they stopped them, put them on the gate, checked their ID and all that shit. And then one cop grabbed my arm and was like, "Get on the gate."
Get on the gate, buddy.
And I said, "Fuck out of here! You bugging the fuck out? Get off my arm."
It was the one that fell.
Yeah, it was
So
definitely him. It was definitely him. It was definitely him.
No respect.
Nah, no, nobody would have got respect out there anyway because
but he definitely got nothing. He had more than no respect. He came out. He came out with some respect at least, and then that shit plummeted. -1.
He was going too fast. That's why. Like, slow down, bro. Like,
hey, when the last time you fell?
So he grabbed my arm. He was like, "Yo, get on the gate." I was like, "Nah, I'm not getting on the gate. Yo, get off my arm. Pay attention to what you're doing." So I'm trying to tell him, like, "Yo, pay attention. I'm trying to save you the embarrassment. Pay attention." He's like, "I just told you to get on the gate." So now the two dudes I'm with, they like, "Yo, Warren, you bugging?" I'm like, no, this nigga's bugging. Like, no, you don't grab me, don't touch me. Pay attention to what you're doing. So he grabbed my arm again, get on the gate. I snatched my arm again. Get off me. Stop touching me. Pay attention to what you're doing, bro. So he looked at me, he looked at us, and he was like, "Oh," and then walked off. See, you bitch. Like, all you had to do, you could have apologized in that moment and said, "Yo, my bad." But these are the situations that people go through on a day-to-day. Then now we start looking at cops differently. Because that was one of the points that you could have been like, "Yo, my bad. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention." He ain't do none of that. You was just grabbing arms and like some people nowadays, that was 10 years ago. Now, people getting shot over the same shit. People getting slammed to the ground over the same shit. People getting beat up over the same shit. And it's like, yo, you don't even know. What happened?
I was getting my ass whooped 10 years ago.
See, I never got my ass whooped. I was a smart ass the whole time, and for whatever reason, I've never got my ass whooped by the cops.
They got me. They did me dirty. Few times.
They've never done that.
Few times.
Kev, you in Patria days?
Patria days. Never been Patria. But yeah, nah, it was a few times, but like I'm speaking on one time when I was in Morris Park. I was in the Morris Park area around there. There's like a 24-hour deli spot, the big, like the most fire sandwiches in the Bronx.
Yeah, the sandwich spot. All right.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What I said. They was getting something.
Right over White Plains Road?
Huh?
Right over White Plains Road?
Nah, it's right on Morris Park when you hit on White Plains Road.
Right
Yeah,
over White Plains Road. Yeah, you go.
Domino's.
By the Domino's. Yeah. 2-4. That's the spot. When you go there, ask for Sal. But yeah,
that's his store. Sal.
Yeah. Nah, but I was around that 2-4 spot, and I was around the 2-4 spot around there, and it was me, this dude named LA, and
wait, hold on, LA who?
LA, he used to live on.
I just saw him too.
LA from the hood. He was like living on Calhoun, yeah.
Oh,
LA and Tracy.
Before Tracy was fat.
That Tracy was always been fat, but
at that time, who was fatter, you or Tracy?
Yeah.
Me. Tracy's just fatter than everybody here. Shout out to Tracy though. Nah, but what you call it? We was at Morris Park, and we were making a turn on Wallace. I had the green Ford Taurus at that time, and as I was making a turn, I got randomly pulled over. But it was like a side swipe pullover, and dude got right in front of me, and
like the horse did me.
Yeah, it sounded like that. He just cut me. And it was like these 4 brolic white cops, right? And they run down on us. The one dude's trying to open up my car door, so so I roll down the window. I was like, "How can I help you?" And then he opens from the inside and he drags all of us out.
You're
right?
crazy. You're crazy.
He drags.
Like this. I am not
so he dragged. So I was like 19 at that time, and he dragged all of us out the car. Well, he dragged me and Tracy out the car. And LA.
Window?
Nah. Tracy was in the back door. Tracy was in the back seat. Tracy was in the back seat. I was driving. LA was in the front seat on the passenger side. And they said they would look for somebody with a gun. I said, like, this is how you handle it? I asked them, this is how you handle it? And then they searched me. They pat me down. They didn't find anything. They asked me if I had anything in the car. I said, I don't have anything in the car. And then LA, they didn't drag LA out the car. And LA was sitting in the car, what you call it, taking a selfie with a sidekick. And I guess he was trying to take a picture of what was going on. Huh? I have great memory.
No, but how did he do that? Because
he was sitting in the car. Because they weren't bothering him, so he thought.
What I'm saying is the sidekick, the camera was on the back.
He had it turned around.
So whatever he was doing. So whatever he was doing with that shit, and they found a pocket knife on me, but they confiscated it, but they didn't do anything with it. And then they asked LA to step out the car. LA was gonna step out, and then he was putting his phone in his pocket to get out, and do backed out the hammer on him. The cop backed out the hammer on him and said, "Put your hands in the fucking air." So LA gets out the car. They fucking they pat him down. They did like a pistol whip on his back to to press him against the wall, and onto my car really, and then he said it did.
He said it wasn't me, but he said it did.
He said it did. I mean, it wasn't me. But then after that, it was just they didn't even apologize. They just walked away from us and act like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? They took my pocket knife. You know what I'm saying? But that was a time right there. There's a few times I got pulled over randomly for some shit. There was one time over there by Soundview. That's a long story.
Oh yeah. All right, but before you forget, and that same deli is one time in there. I think niggas getting like Philly cheese steaks, chopped cheese. Me and my cousins, like 4 of us. So everybody getting some ill sandwiches.
That's for sale.
So the cops come in. They fucking raid the place. They start raiding it while we wait for our food. Why the fucking one of the cops is Rob, our basketball coach from IS? So it's my old basketball coach is one of the cops.
So your coach is raiding.
So once he noticed me and shit, he broke character crazy. Oh shit, what's good? You know how Rob, he's Spanish nigga, but he black, Spanish black nigga, oh shit, what's good?
Everybody, hands on the wall. Hands on the wall. Say,
nigga said, what y'all getting? He said, what y'all getting? We like, nigga, we order food and shit. He tell the nigga yo, hurry up, finish their food.
Hey,
grab whatever you want. Y'all good. Free meal.
Niggas pull the ice.
Niggas out. So what grab some snacks, grab some food. Yo, we was out of there.
I stole. I was stealing.
Shout out to Rob.
Listen, shout out to my. So the LA that I show.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie over there. Most Park be crazy over there, bro.
Shout out to my cousin in LA. My cousin in LA actually has a sandwich named after him in that store because he's been there so much. So whenever I don't know what's on it, but if y'all want to try it out, it's called the LA. No bullshit. Go next time you go to Sal's. If you ever do, check out LA.
Nah, he be making some weird fucking sandwiches that come out mad fire.
Yeah.
He made a peanut butter and jelly chicken sandwich one time. That shit sounds disgusting.
I'm good.
It just sounds disgusting. But he made that shit mad fire.
With the whole he makes different sandwiches and all that. And
he's called the remix. It's called the remix. It's chicken and steak.
Yeah, that's fire. I like the remix.
Yes, but it has peanut butter and jelly in it. No. It does.
That's what I get.
Yeah, it's the remix.
Nah.
That's the remix.
Nah. You said it's not the one I get.
You think you don't got peanut butter and jelly until you find they got peanut butter and jelly.
The Lazy Eights is
oh yeah,
the Lazy Eights.
Different version or whatever.
The Lazy Eights.
Yeah. Somebody definitely changed it. Somebody definitely changed it to the Lazy Eights. Kev was adamant.
Yo.
I told you I had a crazy Eights. They said those are not the.
I really thought they were crazy Eights.
Yo. Nigga said, yeah, I had these shits forever.
Nah, I really did though.
Nah, nigga, this is a different version. no, nigga, they not those.
That had it though. That definitely.
I really thought I had them.
Nigga said he's been thinking 10 years he had crazy Eights.
This nigga, I think that was Corey. This thing, Corey was like, yo, you thought you had them shits for 10 years, my nigga?
10 years, he thought he had Kobe.
I got those in blue and orange.
Niggas is foul, yo.
I really thought I had them. Damn.
Oh, shit. Sorry, no, nobody knew what the fuck we were talking about. Just,
that was funny, though. Oh, and birthday shout out to A Mula. Happy birthday.
Definitely. Oh, speaking of that, because that's another segue. Why this nigga Zay cropped Wanye out of the fucking picture though? You ain't see it?
I ain't even noticed that.
Yeah, me either.
That was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, yo, I just saw this picture the other day, my nigga. All three of y'all was in it. Nigga cropped him out like, nah, it's just me.
Can I make a new picture?
3 days ago, you was in it. Now it's not your birthday; it's his birthday. You got cropped out.
Oh, all right.
He gonna use the same picture of Wanye's
Same
birthday,
picture,
right?
like, nah.
Is it his birthday in December?
Yeah.
You gonna use the same picture?
Nah, I can't crop Moolah out here in the middle.
Oh yeah, good point.
I should have been in the middle.
You can put an emoji on it.
Nigga thought about it though. That's crazy. Nigga really thought about
He's
it.
the next picture. I'm in the middle.
Video of Wanye that I posted for his birthday.
Okay.
Epic video from my birthday. Pre-COVID.
Damn, BC before COVID.
Yeah, right
BC.
before, like 2 weeks ago.
Good times.
Mhm.
Speaking of COVID, I guess we might as well just segue into our next topic. So, being that we got a political insider here, Chevy Chev, we had a big debate. It was a big debate. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, it was definitely a good debate, in my opinion, between, I believe the candidates' names are Eric Adams and Curtis Silva.
Sliwa.
Sliva?
Sliwa.
Sliva.
Sliwa.
That's the hat dude.
Like, yo, I
Yeah,
need,
do with the hat.
I need a sleeve of those.
A sleever.
So I'm gonna ask our political insider, can you just give like an overview of like what transpired and what do the people need to know from that debate?
Honestly, cutting the fat out.
What?
Cutting the fat out, man. Going straight to the point.
Who says that?
Kev does, man.
Anyway, Curtis Sliwa is the candidate that he's opposed to mandates. He promised that any city worker that lost their job due to COVID, the COVID-19 vaccine mandate, he would make sure you get your job back plus back pay for whatever how long he was out for. So that's a big plus. He's also, he's a person that started the Guardian Angels. I don't know if you guys know the Guardian Angels, but I think they started like in the early 70s or late 70s, something like that. He was a person that, defended New York City in a state that where New York City was like in the crack era, the crack epidemic. So he defended New York. He defended New York in many forms. He's like the first candidate ever that's been shot, stabbed, and been to prison. That he's still on the field. He actually went toe to toe with John Gotti, and John Gotti's crew and everything had what he said. John Gotti crew actually had got him shot. You know what I'm saying? But he lived to talk about it. So I don't know. I think Curtis Sliwa is actually a great candidate for New York City, opposing Eric Adams. I'm not saying it because Eric Adams is a Democrat, but Eric Adams is pushing the same agenda as de Blasio. So I look at Eric Adams, voting for Eric Adams is like voting for de Blasio. So if anybody really wants to vote, I would say, vote for a change, vote for Curtis Sliwa.
What about the debate?
The debate.
That nigga sound like a snitch.
Hold on, these are mayoral candidates?
Yeah. He made it for New York City. The debate, honestly, if you guys watched that, the first one was on MSNBC. The second one was on ABC. I think the second one was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Sliwa ripped them apart. And it was actually it was really bad the way he ripped them apart because he pulled them out, called them out on a bunch of different things. It's like Curtis Sliwa was with the correctional officers and talking about, making a change for Rikers Island and everything, that, the 24 hours tours are a death sentence. What else? That he was talking about that Rikers Island needs a change inside for the inmates and everything. Eric Adams was talking about he was attacking Eric Adams about different things, about that he was traveling out to Monaco. He's going to Puerto Rico real soon. He's talking about a bunch of he's just out there. The guy doesn't care. Doesn't care. Eric Adams doesn't care about anything. So, he seems to be really comfortable because he knows that he's anointed into New York City. Basically, that people are going to vote for him by default anyway, so he doesn't care. So, and Curtis Lewa is actually trying to make a change. So, all I'm saying is that if you guys don't want to mandate anymore with New York City upon this crazy tyrannical movement that they're doing, vote for a change, man.
It's crazy how like just something as small, as simple as a vote could just flip New York City like that. Like they could just be like, oops,
And he's in the
my
lead
bad.
right now.
Oops, my bad. We didn't mean the mandates. Like,
So
that's how crazy it could be.
At any point, do you really believe this guy and everything he's saying, or do you think that he could possibly be using the mandate thing for votes?
Honestly, the whole Republican Party is against the mandate. So
I don't care about the
no, I believe that he'll be opposed to mandates. I believe he'll be opposed to the mandates. I completely believe it because the reason why I believe it, the governor can make a law, but it's up to the mayors actually to go with it. So basically, like you see how if people go to Westchester, they don't have to show vaccine cards in certain places where you go to the gyms or anything. Well, over here in New York City, you have to show it for bars and everything because that's under the mayor. That's under the mayor. So De Blasio made that call, but it's like some bullshit.
Yeah, I went out the other day, last weekend, and me and my cousins, we went to this bar downtown in Harlem, and one of them wasn't vaccinated, so they literally made us sit outside in the cold as opposed to sitting in an empty restaurant where there was nobody in there. That's why. And I'm like, over a vaccination card that like you could just whatever. But yeah,
I might have left. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, word. I'm not saying outside in the cold.
Nah, I mean they really wanted to go there, so it was. I didn't really care, but it was just like if I was 7 miles north,
you would have been good.
I would be perfectly fine. That's the part.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
It's 7 miles though. It's less than that.
Might be less than that. That was just an approximate number.
This whole thing is crazy. I mean, it's like even Eric Adams stated that he's not going to make. He stated in the debate that he's not changing any of de Blasio's calls. He stated in the debate. He kept it 100. You know, but he said he's not going to he's not changing it. You know, he's like that. People need to be vaccinated, and if they choose not to be vaccinated, then they can go elsewhere. You know, so that's and honestly, some people can't afford to go elsewhere. It's just
they can't afford to be vaccinated.
JT, I got a question for you. Are black people blinded by the Democratic Party?
Blinded? Not blinded. I think just comfortable. I think that we've been programmed to look at politics as one side is right and another side is wrong. And that comes from generations of commercials and advertisements and propaganda. Like our grandparents at one point would say that the Democratic Party is it's for the poor people. Like that was the mantra behind the Democrats. The Democrats are for the poor, the Republicans are for the rich. Mm-hmm. Once you program to think that way, you automatically are misled.
It's true.
You've gotten rid of your freedom of choice. Once you already programmed to make your pick before you even get to the age to vote. So to answer your question, I don't think we're blind. I think that we're just comfortable, and we are so comfortable that we're afraid to step outside of the box because we look at stepping outside of the box as going against what's best for you and your people.
So that was gonna be the second part of my question, which would be: are black people afraid of voting Republican?
No.
Well, I think that I don't think that black people are afraid of voting Republican, but a lot of people are not taught the proper way, and they're not experiencing anything because when New York had became a police state, everything's handed to them. So and the Democrat Party is known for doing that. So I feel like when New York had became like a democratic state, they started giving a bunch of free stuff to them. that and make comfortable living because we have I think New York City has like the most projects, one of the most projects on the East Coast. And the most projects on the East Coast, and you see that the government assistance makes everything easier, and they know the Democrat Party started this whole government assistance thing, So it's just like, and that's what they call it. Like it's all for the poor. Democrats are for the poor, make easier living for them, not realizing that projects were created for segregation. You know what I'm saying? If you want to really go deep into that,
I don't agree with.
Because think about when was hold on, when was the last projects created?
I mean, I don't think that's
I'm not sure. But
look at the year. The last project was created. The last project was established in 1964. That's before the Civil Rights Bill.
So the projects that we live in were actually built so that the Jews, when they came over, that they had a place to stay and government assistance and stuff like that. They
all projects,
but for the most part, they're the ones that ushered in all of that. And then when we moved in after that, we got comfortable. I hate to say it like that. It sucks. It sounds
it's
crazy,
true.
but we got comfortable. The Jews manipulated the system. They still continue to. So if you want to talk about it, while the men go out and go get degrees in law and doctorates and stuff like that, the women are on a lot of them. Excuse me. I don't want to make it seem like that's the whole community.
Of course.
But a lot of them, the women are manipulating the system. The men are not on that lease. They're not on any of that. But when it comes to our community, we're getting chastised. We're getting killed for doing the same thing that another community is doing. And it seems crazy to me. It seems crazy how we get chastised for the same thing that somebody else is actually doing. And they're getting themselves in better positions than we can. Not that we are, but then we can.
And guess what? They are not as political as we are in terms of choosing Democrat and Republican. And if so, they will probably be more Republican.
I'm sure they don't even vote.
Yeah, I'm sure they have no political interest, right? So these people they are nationalized. So the same way when you asked JT, we blinded. I think we're blinded by politics as a whole. Both parties, they both serve the same interest, bipartisan, whatever. Whether you want to choose one over the other, remember they're bipartisan. They work together to try to bring it all for everybody. It's not just red won today, so red gets this for 8 years, and blue. Like that's not what it's about. That's how it's portrayed.
Yeah.
But that's not what it's about. Also, progressively, as Black people have been coming up, they've been getting their money up. Democrat don't really rock with that money situation, and keeping their money up and taxes and all that other jazz. So more Black people are inclined to, especially the progressive ones, getting to it. Yeah, they're going Republican real quick. They're moving out. They're going to those places.
Well,
I just want to say that. But back to the shit with just being blind to all politics. That's because we're not nationalized. If we were to just say, "Hey, fuck what you got going over here and here. Let's do what they're doing. Get ourselves together. Let's put our own, let's put our monies and resources and efforts into our own situation." Pretty much what Malcolm was trying to do, Marcus Garvey, and so many others before, during, and now. And that was the whole point. Once we are able to get to that level of nationalizing ourselves, putting on for ourselves, we don't have to worry about anybody's Democrat or Republican, anything, more or less. Like, we would have a different type of say-so because we don't fall under all y'all guidelines. And y'all have to come and respect us, and we have to come to terms and agreements, collectively. Like, this is, you don't just get to do this because you signed over this. Like, nah, it's deeper than that. That's why they get to do what they do and manipulate the system. We could be doing it too, is that we choose to, I gotta be red or blue. It comes with terms and agreements.
Yeah.
No matter which side you choose. And they always the same shit. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still, we all live in the same turmoil.
Depends on the state that you're in.
That could be true.
Depends on the state you're in.
But
it's like
how much money
it's like no, I mean it's not necessarily that too.
You live in a great state and don't have no money and be in the poorest shit
But you be so like all right. So like the laws in Texas, right? Laws in Texas are a little different, and you know Texas has been Republican for God knows how long, right? So their laws are created a little differently. So the government assistance out there, they're programmed to not keep you in government assistance for that long. So, and I say that is basically like you lose your job, right? You lose your job, you lost everything. Now you go to the welfare office, you know, you get into projects, whatever it is, right? They give you placement, give you a home, you know, after the, you know, shelter home, whatever it is, right? Once you get placement, they send you like a book for trades to pick up a trade and everything. The government will pay for your trade school, right? And after like 2 years, 2 or 3 years, after you get your trade degree, they expect you to get a job with that. And something that gets you out of the projects, because they use the projects as assistance basically to keep you there for temporarily instead of keeping you there permanently.
So what if you don't want to do that?
Wait, hold on. Wait, before you say that. Wait, before you answer that. That's not just Texas. That's in every state.
Well,
in every state, you're not supposed to remain on the system. And they do have all of these programs in place.
You're right.
I'm gonna explain to you.
You're right.
My job that I got was a government funded program because I lived in the project.
No, you're right.
That's
Absolutely. No, but you're absolutely right. But what happens is like in these blue states, that if you choose, they'll give you that. But if you choose not to take it, that's on you. And they will still assist you, and which basically will raise the taxes in the state because they don't care about that. There's still profit off of that. You get what I'm saying? There's still profit of keeping you in poverty. They profit off of that. So that's what they want that. The politicians want that. And Republican states, they want you out of that. You get what I'm saying? So Florida does the same thing too. Kentucky does the same.
So what do they do different?
Huh?
If you take the welfare or whatever and you move into this project or whatever, and you don't go to that trade school or whatever, what do they do?
Not a damn thing.
So
exactly. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no,
that's what I was trying to explain.
They'll find a way to push you out of it.
It's up to us.
They'll find a way to push you out of it.
It's up to us to take advantage, because a lot of people don't even know. Even
they find a way to push you out of it because it's like
the
the thing about these states, they don't hold your hand. They're not gonna hold your hand about it unless you prove that you're handicapped or you got you know, if you have like a mental issue or whatever it is. That's the only way that you'll be able to stay under the system, because they know that you can't actually go into the real world. But you have to prove these things. But if you can't, I'm saying if you can't prove any disabilities, then that becomes the issue. If you can't prove it, that they expect your hands work, your feet work, go to work.
They do that here now. It just depends on the program that you're on, because there's 5-year programs that every year.
I mean, it's the programs that are strict here, because I grew up in the hood myself too.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Wondering how much.
Yeah, there's different programs.
About this Texas shit.
There's different programs.
You've been in New York your whole life. How do you know so much about the Texas shit?
Because I've been there.
So you've been there
but the same things that are
it's not a year.
The same things that are provided for you in Texas, they're provided for us in New York. Is the difference is that people don't take advantage of them. And I guarantee you, there are neighborhoods, there are cities, there are communities that don't take advantage of those programs, and they are in the same predicament that we are in New York.
But the thing is this. So at my job, we had this one person lives in the building that he lives on government assistance, right? And him living in government assistance, he told me that he was raised in Utah, right? Utah's a red state, so he decided to move to New York. He decided to move to New York, right? Decided to move to New York because he said that the assistance here is a lot. They give you a lot more, and it's a lot easier here, right? So people come to New York to these blue states to actually get all the assistance that they need to move to another state or and capture that. So like I have a friend that he used to milk the system in that form, right? So he was born in Castle Hill, right? Raised in Castle Hill. Got locked up. His mom sent him to Alaska, right? Mom sent him to Alaska.
He got locked up twice.
His mom sent him to Alaska.
First of all, I heard Alaska is fire, but
Alaska's you get paid to live there. You get paid to live there. But so
that's why she sent him.
No, she sent him there because his uncle lived there, right? His uncle lived there, and tried to keep him out of trouble. But Alaska doesn't hold your hand there. So he got up out of there and moved to a different state, right? He moved to Seattle. And when he moved to Seattle, Seattle gave him a lot of government assistance, right? A lot of government assistance that he was able to move back to Jersey, right? Move back to New Jersey, close to New York, right? He's trying to be close to New York, whatever it is. But this is like milking the system, you know? And then from there, moved to Hawaii. And when Hawaii being a blue, he's living in Hawaii, living like, right now he's living, not right now because he's doing great now, but like when he moved there, they gave him space to pay rent for 36 months, straight. The government was paying his rent. He wasn't getting that in Alaska. And also when he also had moved to Utah, he wasn't getting in those states. You know what I'm saying? But he was getting that in the blue states. This type of assistance. This is what I'm saying. There's people that milk the system, and there's people that actually, you know what I'm saying, that actually.
Kev, newsflash, everybody milks the system. I'm tired of people talking about this milking the system. The rich people milk the system. They figured it out.
No, 100%. No, I'm not.
They figured it out too. They just milk it a different way and stop. So that's why people.
I'm not saying that people don't milk the system, but I'm saying that when people milk the system in that form, those are the highest taxes that we pay for. Those are the highest. It's like milking. There's like milking the system. Like the rich people milk the system and basically evade taxes. Right? When they hit a certain class, they evade taxes. That's milking the system in some certain form. They evade taxes. So once you hit a certain percentile, you get a tax break.
Of course.
You know, they get a tax break.
Yes.
You know, and that's like, and it's just what it is right now at the system. But and if like when situations like this happen, when inflations happen, they buy into gold. They buy Rolexes and stuff like that because the Rolex values they don't drop. So they buy like $100,000 Rolex and keep that shit on the shelf. So when they sell it back, they get it for $95,000. At least, like, you know what I'm saying? They'll lose $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
I know
but you save money.
Listen,
so
I was always angry at the people that were mad at Trump but not mad at Jay-Z for doing the same exact thing that Trump was doing. Like, not for nothing, Jay told you in multiple songs that he been evading taxes for years. And niggas is like, yo, Jay is fire. And then Trump comes out and says, or an article comes out and says that he's only paying X amount of dollars, and they go, fuck Trump. Yo, Jay-Z been telling you this shit for 20 years that he been evading taxes. What's wrong with y'all? Jay-Z black. And that's and so we got to work on shit in our community, but let's not act like the rich are not taking advantage of the system also. That's what I mean. They're taking advantage of the system the same way that a poor person is. And I feel like, how do you chastise a poor person that actually needs the assistance when the rich person don't need the assistance?
Right.
That's fair.
Why you need an upper hand?
And I get it. And I get it. Everybody is milking the system. It goes hand in hand, both sides. Rich, poor, whatever it is, and everybody in between. The difference is the poor people are the ones being chastised for milking the system, whereas they don't.
Well, yeah, because when they milk the system, because the thing is that when they milk the system into the form,
they being punished, chastised, everything that you.
Because there's people that rather be on the system. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, when people say that the people in poverty milk the system, they choose to be there. A lot of them choose to be there. I remember. Yeah, you get less work and you get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? They already made their comfort level.
People actually invest in those poor people and get tax breaks and all this other shit.
Opportunity zones.
That's
why I love the show Billions. I don't know. This is not a paid advertisement, but the show Billions.
Unless they want to pay us.
Yeah, unless they want to do that. But,
pay us some billions.
The show Billions definitely talks about that. Like.
The rich people sit there and funnel money into the poverty neighborhoods, complain about that shit, but still make money off of it. And they get tax breaks, they get all kinds of shit for that reason.
But those are the same opportunities in which poor people could take advantage of if we knew what we were actually doing. But we don't want to break that cycle and take those risks.
I got the program that I got into was basically like legitimately was you live in the projects here. That was it, which means that everybody on the block was afforded that same opportunity. My grandmother was the one.
About that too.
Yeah, we did
because they still do put that up in the building.
Exactly, and people didn't pay attention. My grandmother walked in the house and said, "This is what you're gonna do." That was it, and I was like, I wasn't enthusiastic about it,
and we still don't really even know if you still work there or not. Because
come on, y'all already know the vibe.
Like, cause.
You know how many people done came like
but he was also dressed like
niggas
regular like he was
You know how many people done walked in here was like, yo, who truck is outside? Like, what the fuck is going on?
They be letting him steal the truck for a night.
Imagine that. Like one of my people Like I've been milking this shit the whole time, and one of my boys is like, "Yo,
Yeah.
just take the
show
truck,
up
yo."
on days when he know that truck outside.
Listen, if y'all, I got pictures and all of that to prove that I work there. So
Photoshop is real.
I got a picture in the fire truck. I don't work there.
see, but you ain't have on fire gear. You didn't have on none of that. I have pictures of gear.
I was in my casual.
Yeah, see,
But he was off that day.
and I got pictures of me working. Show me one picture of him working. I can show you pictures of me off. Yeah, of course. Me walking by, but I can show you pictures of me working. I can show you pictures.
What
of
if he
me
gets
in
his costume
Florida.
from Frank B's?
I can show you pictures of me in Puerto Rico.
What if he gets a costume from Frank B's and stands by a fire truck?
Clock and sheet.
Clock
Word.
and sheet.
ADP. Let me see your hour.
Yeah,
All right. Any last words on politics? What happened? Wait, so the question was to Kev, was stop and frisk addressed by Eric Adams?
It was addressed during the debate. He said, and that's part of. That it was addressed during the debate, and he stated clearly that he's not going to change any of the laws that de Blasio didn't take out. You know, so he's going to leave everything in place the way he did it. So he already talked about that.
So stop and frisk is a go?
Stop and frisk was created by Giuliani.
Wait, you don't gotta go to this.
Stop and frisk was created by Giuliani.
Is he against it?
He's for it.
All right.
I thought Stop and Frisk was a dub already.
No, it's not.
They want to bring it back.
Even if
No.
it was,
Bring it back.
De Blasio's in the process of bringing it back. De Blasio's in the process of bringing
Yeah,
it
I
back.
remember they asked him in the past, like, are you against it? He said he's fine with it. He
The
definitely made
situation
that
was that it came from Giuliani. Then we came to Bloomberg. Bloomberg migrated it towards the projects.
Did y'all
And
ever,
he
did y'all
spoke on
ever
it.
see the
So I had to get that out there.
did y'all
But
ever
yeah,
see the
but De
stats?
Blasio was already talking about bringing it back. So I think I think that's already in effect.
The red hat
Eh.
guy's against it.
Yeah.
And now you like him?
No, I don't like him. I don't like his hat. I think he's racist.
You say you think he's what?
I think he's racist
Why?
because he wears that hat.
Because he was.
Yeah, something up with that hat.
Why does he wear that hat?
Actually, that hat was a big thing in the 70s, man.
This is not the 70s.
Yo.
Yeah, but he
Transition.
started in the 70s.
Yeah, that was
Because if you look at
40 years ago.
Chicago, they
years.
got these Chicago gang members that was actually wearing that shit too.
Is he from Chicago?
Bro, that was 50 years ago, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the Red Beret. Yeah.
You giving me European
Sorry.
vibes. I don't like it.
That's good.
Good, better.
All right. Any last things on these two mayoral candidates?
Nah.
Right now, Sliwa.
Sliwa.
Sorry for saying his name wrong. Sliwa is in the lead
He's
as
in
of
the
right
lead.
now.
Yeah, about 3.4%.
So get out and
A
vote.
lot.
Make sure your voices are heard. They're doing early voting.
Early voting, yeah.
Has begun. So, and are they doing mail-in ballots?
They're doing mail-in ballots also.
Doing mail-in ballots. So if you don't want to go to the polls, you can submit your vote via mail.
Text it, email it.
Voted early.
Kev don't
Sell
like that
it.
shit.
Be careful who you sell it to. That might be, that should be a
You know what's
scam.
wild? You know what? We'll talk about that later. Never mind.
Talk about it.
No,
Nah,
he said
because-
later.
No,
Is this politics?
It was. So I was gonna ask him, like, which city are you, or which state are you a citizen of?
New York.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's it.
New York City.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. So
That's it.
we got finances. If y'all want to get into that, we could talk about Tesla. We talked about the debate, so I can cross that out. We could talk about what happened at Barclays. We could talk about like more spicy stuff.
Spicy.
Spicy is always the move. You already know.
Spicy.
All right.
You know I'm here.
Um,
I'm here for this shit.
All right, so then let's get straight into this.
All right, wait. New York, after tonight, the New York Knicks will be first place in the Eastern Conference. I just want to say that.
Is it like what's this like? Bring us there now. Like it's the score, quarter.
Oh, right now it's third quarter. We up 12 against the Chicago Bulls,
Oh, it's a lot of time left.
and they not fucking with us.
A lot of time.
Nobody's fucking with us.
Heard
That's
it.
You go.
Go New York, go New York,
Go.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yo,
that.
can you wait, hold on. Since you brought it up, can y'all not do that? Because every time y'all do that and y'all got super hyped, didn't they spit on Trey Young last year and wild out? And Trey Young came through and choked y'all out?
Trey Young not good indictment.
Yeah, nah, he's
I bet
definitely
he's
not
not.
valid
He
indictment.
fucking smoked y'all.
He torched them.
Right. Now he can't get indictment. So
All right, so what I'm
did it.
saying is, yo, the problem with New York fans is we jump the gun way too fast.
And they're delusional.
No, the problem with New York fans is we appreciate every moment of the journey.
No,
And
you don't.
Other people
No, you
hate
don't.
that
You know
we
why?
appreciate
You know
shit.
why? Because when the
Yes.
shit
That's
go
not true.
bad, the shit go terrible for y'all.
All right,
And it's,
shit
and it's
go
for
bad.
2 seconds.
As far as I see,
watch this.
Let him be fair.
as far as I see, that
hold
New
on.
Yorkers
You know why?
don't support New
Because
York
right
teams.
now, if the Knicks lost the lead right now and the Bulls went up, the Knicks fans like, I knew what these fucking bums and this, that, and that's what y'all do, yo. Relax.
It's too early in the season to be that upset.
It's too early in the season for you to be this hype.
No, it's not. We first
It
place.
definitely
We're gonna
is.
be hype until we're
That's
not
something
first
to be
place.
proud of as a Knicks fan.
Exactly.
How many times
You
been
appreciate
on
the
first
journey.
place? When was
You know
we
what?
that?
The
When was
most,
When
yo,
the last
listen.
time was in Knicks first place?
Shit.
Exactly.
The shit don't.
Exactly.
The shit don't matter.
It does matter.
It's too early in the season.
No, it's not.
This
Way
is-
too early in the
You know
season.
what else? You don't hear no Lakers
It
shit.
don't-
Lakers
it's not right.
fucking
It
suck.
don't stick to them.
Chill out,
Something to be noted.
Actually, they
did
still talking more about the Lakers than the Knicks.
All right. So
Yeah.
So how do you sit there?
So we
Yo, no, wait,
playing
hold on.
glory
You just
for
said wait.
ourselves.
What
It's the
you
Lakers.
just said was you ain't hear nothing about the Lakers,
It's
and
the
I just said they talking more about the Lakers than the Knicks.
Lakers is
Suck.
lit.
Because the
So-
Lakers
so
are
another one.
guaranteed to go to a certain point,
no,
and
we're
the
not
Knicks
guaranteed
aren't.
shit.
They
got another
still
one.
because everybody knows that the Knicks are gonna disappoint.
No, the Knicks gonna
Eventually.
make the playoffs. Lakers gonna make the playoffs. That's about it.
Knicks Lakers.
If the Lakers make
In the
it.
finals?
Knicks Lakers finals.
You're right.
You willing
Yo,
to,
yo,
you willing to
man,
put
let
that?
his face.
You willing to put that on
Let his
wax
I
right
got
now?
no goddamn money. And I'm damn sure I ain't betting on the Knicks to go to nobody's finals.
I
Until
called it
40
already.
years from now.
I already called the Knicks versus Lakers in the playoffs.
What it
in the
is?
championship.
He did say that.
You really believe that?
Yes, Knicks is going. I don't know if the Lakers gonna make it.
The Knicks ain't. You know
Gonna
what?
make it.
I'm not gonna lie. My
Transition.
Lakers are
Transition,
looking
transition.
bad. My
I
Lakers
don't
are
have
looking
my
bad.
yeah, I don't have the drops today. I'm work. Yeah, I'm doing work.
Knicks gonna make it. Trey Young
Next
don't wanna
topic.
see us neither. He don't
Is
wanna
it
see us.
true? Is it true that every man talks to at least 3 to 5 girls?
Like in relationships or
No, it's not true.
Like to keep
like
like,
outside
Yeah.
of relationship?
Inside, outside, men talk to.
Wait,
at
what do you
least 3
mean
to 5.
girls though? Like, what do you mean?
3 to 5 women.
No,
What do you mean by
However you take it.
I don't think so. Some do, some don't. I just put it like that.
Every man
all
talks
right,
to
if
at
you
least
if
3
you
to
say
5.
however you take it, then yes, I'm gonna say that because you're gonna ask your sister, you're gonna ask one of your female friends.
No, not like that.
That's what I'm saying. He said however you take it.
Sexually, like
That's how you took it?
You talking about sexually? Sexually?
however you
However you
not
interpret
just
it.
However,
gender.
yo, listen.
Yeah, however you
no,
interpret
know.
it.
Well, listen. He said however. So
however you
therefore,
interpret
yes, and technically, yes, you do ask multiple women certain scenarios, especially when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. I talk to different women in my life all the time because a nigga can't tell me shit about a woman. The fuck you gonna tell me?
I think
That's
you're
why
taking.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think you're taking it
relationship.
differently. He's talking
No,
about.
I think that y'all are underthinking it.
No, I think you overthinking it.
I think y'all are underthinking
I
it.
think y'all need to think for yourselves, and that's what
Yeah.
I think you overthinking it.
I can't hear
No, I think honestly, when it comes down to it, I might like
Yeah.
later on, I might ask Princess a question about something. That's actually communicating with her about some shit.
Yeah, but that's why I say I think you're overthinking it because
Yes.
I think the
And I-
question was more based towards.
It
dating-wise
wasn't.
and
You know why it wasn't?
cheating-wise
Because he said
that.
it's open.
And that's why I said, and that's why I
Alright,
said you're
listen,
overthinking it.
to
'cause
balance-
you heard the
Nah,
open.
listen, to balance 5 women is a lot. I don't know if I could do that.
He said 3 to 5. See, you
Yeah,
went you
and
went
I
out
said 5,
you
nigga.
went out the deep
But
end.
if
That was what I
And
interpreted.
and I named 3.
But that's why I just said your situation isn't with the situation that everybody's thinking or everybody's speaking about.
He never said what he was speaking about.
And
So
right,
generalize
and
it for him,
we
please.
cleared that
Since
up.
he-
We cleared that
since he
up.
knows
That's-
to
see,
generalize.
so
that
now,
was the- so the
wait,
quote-
JT,
go ahead.
before you say anything,
Go ahead.
what JT did was make a general statement. Y'all want something more. Y'all want something more specific.
All right.
I answered to the general
Yeah,
topic.
and we
So
and we
therefore, I'm not
acknowledged-
wrong.
And we said
Yeah.
we
okay.
acknowledged your
That's like-
answer, and then I said it's
Yeah.
more generalized. So
No, y'all
what's your
want more
all
generalized.
right, so what's your more generalized answer?
I don't know. He has to give a
Relationship
general
He's
wise.
saying,
statement.
I think he's saying it's a general answer, and y'all trying to cut it down and
Thank
make it
you.
more specific. But I
Do
think what
we
he's
talk
saying
to
is
3 to 5 women? I can talk to my mom.
Exactly.
I can
That's
talk
his
to
point.
her.
That's what I
I
said.
can talk to her.
that's literally
You
what he
know
said.
that wasn't the
But
fucking question.
That was
It's spicy and it's relationship wise.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So why would anybody assume that you're speaking about?
Because if
family
you're speaking
members,
about
your mother,
relationships,
this,
you
and
go
that?
to your
How
mother.
that's
to ask-
spicy? What's
You go to
spicy
watch
about
this.
that?
Watch this. You go to your mother. You go to your female best friend, and you might go to a cousin to confirm.
But what is
That's
spicy?
that's
about-
all relationship. That's
but
all
what is
spicy.
spicy about that?
It's all relationship shit.
But that the topic is not what's the spicy. It's the who you're talking
And
to.
you
is
are
spicy.
All right,
you're specifying
Can you
a general
back
statement.
3 to 5 joints
There we go.
at a time.
Thank you. Warren.
We already get accused, so we do it, and we do it because y'all annoying us. Y'all mad annoying. We gotta have more than one, because one's gonna annoy you,
But it's
then another one's gonna annoy you. So you need one that's not annoying you in between the span of 7 days. So 3 to 5 sounds like a good ratio to me.
so.
So
So I'm about to say,
Yo.
yo, it's
speaking truth. Speaking
still
truth.
watching.
But I'm speaking on behalf of men and how we, think. Well, not all men, but some men, especially if you're on, demon time. And I'm just keeping it real too, because, I'm not doing a tit for tat, but how do women balance talking to men? Because we try to talk to every single body, and they're gonna have more than we will. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, we keep our options open because y'all got your options wide open. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be playing games and shit.
I would say in a relationship, like if you're talking about specifically that, we do not go past probably 2.
But how serious?
And the reason why I say that is because again, you might have a female best friend that you really rely on when it comes to these kind of topics, and she will give you the real.
You gotta scratch
And you
that.
might go to your
We not
Thank you.
besties. We scratching them out of here.
y'all
We
niggas,
love you, besties, but I gotta go.
y'all bugging the fuck out because
Nah,
we're
they
again.
are
So
essential.
who you
They are
wait.
essential.
So who do you go to if you're not going to your girl and you want insight on something? Who do you
That's
go
still
to?
not the
Wait,
topic.
hold on. I'm asking him a question.
Yes, you did. I have male best friends.
They don't know shit.
That's not true.
They don't know shit.
That's not.
They don't know shit.
Depends who the
They
guy
don't know
is.
shit. You know why? Because a man can't tell you what a woman is thinking.
Absolutely,
But I'm pretty sure he said
another female
Mac,
can't
right?
tell
Did
me
he
what
say
this
Mac?
girl is actually thinking, but she's gonna give me the closest insight more than anybody than the actual male would. However, this is not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We keep it spicy.
All right, so
Thank you.
and my if we talking about who I'm talking to about my relationship, nobody.
No.
In
we're not
that
talking about
case.
that.
Yo, why are you going around the
Can you
topic?
back to 3 girls?
3 to 5.
girls?
Is it true that
Someone's
guys
good
mag to
enough
3
for
to
you.
5 girls? What is at a time? Is that what the question was?
Thank you. He remixed the question.
Oh,
He
that's
said
the
talk-
question.
He said you talk to 3
JT's initial
different.
thing was talk to 3 to
Talk to,
5
you
at a
have-
time,
you
right?
tryna-
About what, JT?
I'll read it again.
Thank you.
But he changed that. He
Wait,
changed
Read it,
that.
I'ma
hold
read it
on,
again.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let him say it.
Every man talks to 3 to 5 girls.
Yes.
That was the original statement.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
that true?
And then we passed that because Warren.
And you
took
talk.
it to
All right.
family
So now you're
stuff.
talking
We went
about.
to
So
Mac.
you're talking about
Yes.
Mac.
And then he
like talking to
Family
20. No,
guy.
absolutely not. No,
Family guy shit.
absolutely not.
I think it's worse than that. He's got DMs and IMs.
Yeah, but what's talking to then? I guess.
Yo, you can't do that. Nah, see?
I asked a question.
See that? Yo, y'all not gonna sit here and tell me I can't do this, and then the nigga try to get specifications.
Nobody is talking about family members, bro.
Just said we changed the word from talk to
to
Mac.
Mac.
So that you have a direction.
People
of
just
what
scared
type
to
of
answer this shit
talking.
because they girls probably watching.
And I'm telling you, no. When it comes down to it,
talk for my fellow brethren.
when it comes down to it, no. You're talking to one person at a time until you establish that. That's it.
So then that's your answer.
So
Yes.
my answer is, I don't think all do, but some do. It's,
Is it a great percentage?
I don't
Is it
think it's
more? Is it
50-50.
less?
I don't even think it's 50-50. I don't know what it is, but people do both. That's all. That's all I can say. I don't know the actual numbers, but there's niggas that's in relationships and they talk to.
I think majority of the time when you're going through something, you wind up talking to another woman.
I think you're just gonna
I
talk
disagree
to.
with that.
Why multiple women opposed to one, or why one opposed to multiple? That's what we're trying to get to, because
Doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna end up doing
always say,
something.
Oh, you got your little friends, your little hoes, your little fans, all of that. We all know we've heard it. We've gotten.
See, but y'all remixing it now again.
It's not
because y'all said romantically and y'all macking too. So you cannot say you going to this person if you're not being romantic with this person.
Nobody's.
I said no.
I said I'm not remixing shit. I'm not switching it up. I went directly straight to
what
it.
I'm saying, like,
that went straight to it. Y'all remixing because y'all don't know who's watching.
What? You just gave your general answer to the question. JG, ask it again, because
This is spicy.
This is spicy.
All right, we got to start from the top.
This is spicy.
All right. Let's bring it back to the top.
Say Mac.
Say Mac.
Yeah, say Mac. So we have a direction.
No. Say what you wrote down.
All right, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. Every man talks to 3 to 5 girls.
Listen,
I want to hear the remix.
I believe so. I believe that. I don't think it's 3 to 5. It could be 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? But
the question was 3 to 5. The question was 3 to 5. The question was 3 to 5.
He can't do that.
Oh no, I believe so, but I think 1 to 2. No, nigga, the question is 3 to 5.
3 to 5 in a relationship?
You see? It's a general, and this is what I'm saying. Yo, Ken, this is not my room. It's out. So you
On the regular? On the regular, yeah. On the regular, yeah.
Okay.
On the regular, yeah.
It's a general topic.
I think right now.
On a general topic, yes, of course you do. And I
You
told
talk
y'all.
to 3 to 5 to see which one is going to give you something that you want.
Did was, wait, hold on, Princess. What they did was they specified a generalization.
Yeah,
we're trying to make it more spicy.
And right now,
we're trying to make it more spicy.
On a general, wait, hold on. On the general,
let's make it spicy. It's a spicy topic.
Listen, let's answer the general topic first.
Okay.
I think the general topic, nobody cares for that answer. Because, like you said,
but you can't answer it though,
or whatever. So that's
so everybody agrees, yes, right?
Yes, so yes.
So therefore,
yes.
So now, go ahead, make it spicy.
No, all y'all niggas is capping.
Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all all capping because this day and age, if I was single, woo, nigga, you got every social media outlet. You got dating.
Oh, wait. No,
you got the pandemic.
He wanted the initial yes.
You got the pandemic. 3 to 5 is a low ball. Maybe back then. Now niggas got like 10 to 15. Like it's too crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have the attention span to do that.
You could talk to
Me personally.
anyone on any platform. You could be on Twitch. You could be playing Call of Duty, and it's a bad.
let me explain something to you.
Like, and then now
how you know she's bad from her voice?
I mean, duh.
You remember the sex calls? They used to be big joints in there.
We assume she's bad because of her voice. Like, oh shit, and then if you actually see her, now you know she's bad.
You ever seen the show Catfish?
They explain show.
It was a nigga that did some wild shit.
Yep.
That nigga did some wild shit. And
all right. So this is the question, right? So it's general. Do you talk to 3 to 5 women? Doesn't matter if it's your family member or anything. Everybody's gonna agree to say yes, right? Now, can we get off of that, Warren?
That's what I'm trying to tell niggas.
Okay. So now, single. They said most men talk to 3 to 5 women. Do you agree, Warren? Not talking about your fucking family members.
No, absolutely not. I think, like you said, I agree with you when you say I don't have the attention span to keep up with nah.
What about men in general? What do you think men
not about
nowadays
you per se? It's just men.
What do you think
That's
men nowadays?
What's the question?
Could be your bros. It could be.
Actually, watch this.
Hold on. The question was. The question for Warren. They gotta hear it. The question for Warren was. He said no. That he doesn't have the attention span to talk to 3 to 5 women, but he believes in polygamy.
Number one, I never said I was with polygamy. Number two, all the guys on this panel saw my answer the other day, which was no when it came to polygamy.
Yeah.
The question in our group was about polygamy, and I said right now, absolutely not.
Okay.
But you are open.
But that's, no, I never said
You are in that
polygamy. I said
lifestyle.
I said an open relationship. I never said polygamy. Polygamy is totally
Alright,
different.
whatever.
Polygamy,
Y'all niggas be focusing on words.
no, because there's definitions behind words. Nigga, what the fuck?
She means you, open
that's
relationship.
Seeing multiple people.
Seeing multiple people.
And I also said, since everybody wants to throw out what I said, I also said that it doesn't mean that I had to go have sex with multiple and many women.
Nobody said that though.
All right, so therefore,
That's what I
so
was thinking
again,
about.
now you're talking about polyamory. I don't go with polyamory. And
You
that's
lost
the
me.
difference.
You lost me. I was with you.
You're trying to lose us.
No, I'm not.
I feel like I'm trying to say.
Yes,
element
So
of-
if you was in an open relationship, right, that'd be one girl you're talking to with your relationship, right?
I
And
would
then
have-
would you talk to 2 other women? That would make it 3. Is that something that you would do?
Absolutely not.
So what?
The reason why, and I said it might be another person because it's too much. I just told you I don't have the attention. Yo, are y'all listening to me? Yo, JT, I'm not just saying I don't have the attention.
Are you confused?
To move past the second person.
She's confused.
We heard you.
He's saying his limit is 2.
Your
That's
limit
what
is
I
2.
said. So y'all said 3 to 5. So I'm saying no. Y'all just killed Kev because Kev said yeah for 3 to 5, and it said no for 1 to 2. Like,
Because we confused. You're confusing us.
You're making yourself confused. I'm getting confused. Listen to this shit.
Him, right?
No, you.
How am I confusing the shit?
Word said no.
Thank you.
All right.
Said no.
Yo, no lie, I gotta switch seats one day because y'all niggas be confusing each other sometimes.
It's him. Like, why can't you just answer the fucking question?
I did.
He said no. He said no.
All right.
Yo,
My answer is I'm 50-50 on it. I think it's guys that
You can't be 50-50. It's yes or no, nigga.
So the question is, do you think most
If it's most, that means it's yes. If it's no, if it's least, it means no. It's yes or no. Can't be 50-50. You can't. No.
I'm 50-50 because I don't know.
Here,
This
send me
number
a
is
shot, my nigga.
I know people do both.
Send
So
me a
I'm
shot.
50-50.
If somebody is single,
So now we switching the question again.
I'm talking about
That's
single
what I'm saying.
or
Niggas is,
relationship.
yo.
Either or, it doesn't matter. I'm not differentiating the two. I'm saying
you can't say 50-50, nigga. What do you believe in?
I just said I'm 50-50. I think people do it and I think people don't do it. How's that not 50-50?
how's that? Right?
I don't know.
Can we talk to
the
3 to
majority.
5 girls? Yay or nay?
What do you do?
I talked to one girl, nigga.
Before that,
When I was single, nigga, I talked to whoever the fuck I want.
I so it'd be multiples, right?
3 to
So
5?
yes, nigga. That's all you have to say.
It might not be 3 to 5. It could be 2, like Warren said.
But it could be. But so what? That rounds to 3.
But I'm not everybody, nigga.
How does 2 round to 3?
Because it's right there.
So why does it round
But
to
you didn't
Why
say
doesn't
that
it round
2
to
minutes
1?
ago, nigga, you
Guys, you don't
Yo.
understand.
niggas is different, yo.
You do round down if it's under 5.
Yo,
We
Corey.
only adding on this point. We're talking
Yo.
about more.
All right. So is it my go? Can I go?
This is, it's shot o'clock.
I
This is-
don't.
Shot o'clock. Shot
Let me
o'clock.
give me another cup. Give me another cup.
Listen, if you're watching, please like this video. Please subscribe to our podcast. We are growing every single day. We are very close to
Going.
monetization. We have about 3,400 hours of watch time. We have about 640 something subscribers. If we get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, we will be able to apply for YouTube partnership,
Let's go.
which is one of our first goals. So help us get there by liking this video, subscribing to this podcast, and sharing the link with somebody that you know. Please, 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 every like, every sub counts. Thank you for watching. We appreciate everybody who's still watching us on this live right now at a shot o'clock. So if you're rocking with us for the night, it's Thursday. We celebrating life tonight. Take your drink, put it in the air, and take a shot with us here on 40 Central Podcast.
Cheers,
we
fellas.
appreciate
Cheers,
you.
fellas.
Yeah. Let's go.
How you rolling with the black cup?
So what's your answer, Justin?
First of all, what the fuck was that?
I have no idea what
That's-
this shit is.
I'm not
tough.
entertaining this. All right.
Now can I answer?
Yeah.
All right, I'm talking personally.
Well,
Me,
What you gonna say? Maybe.
I'm gonna
Let
say
him talk. Let him talk.
I can't. No, me personally, if I'm talking to one girl, I'm talking to one girl.
Personally, because you said most.
Oh god.
That's how I feel.
You can't say
That's how I
personally.
feel. I was the first one.
You
Once
have to
I said me personally,
I
said
got yelled at for that type of answer. That's why.
You have to answer.
Yo, y'all man,
Off of Kev's words. Every Kev's words, you have
Yes
to
or
answer
no?
off of most men.
Yes or no?
Yeah, y'all need to take it easy.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
So under, you going to you taking the under?
I'm taking 1 or 2. And I'm only doing that
If you
because
say 1 or 2, that means that's 3.
This nigga is fucking retarded, bro.
Yo, the question
I got a
is,
migraine.
It's y'all generation.
we going under 2.
I'm glad I'm older because y'all niggas, yo.
JT, we already know you done
No,
played
he's
them
not.
pimp ways down, but JT probably about 3 to 5.
What's your answer, JT?
I would say,
Since-
I say 3 to 5.
Since we can't
5.
answer our
He's a
questions.
man that
Zay.
keeps his options open. He has a palette, a wide palette. That
No, he does
he's
not.
trying to expand.
The fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about single JT.
No, you not.
Obviously, I am. I don't know him, but I'm.
He said, I think he has.
Even
This is
honestly,
what
even
I
think.
so JT.
I think he got a separate black book. I think he got a separate black book for that shit.
JT is speaking
Imagine.
on the rest of the. Listen, JT is speaking on the rest of the gender, not himself.
Oh, I think
Whereas
that's
everybody
right.
else is speaking on themselves and not the rest of the gender.
I said no. I said no.
I didn't answer for personally. I said it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I think men do that. I
Exactly.
think men talk to at least 3 to 5. I think men do
Yep. You know the funny part about
What's
that
your
is,
answer, Cap?
Does-
So we all
Yes.
answer, right?
You said yes?
We all
Yes.
answer.
5?
We all
Yes.
answer.
Corey?
yeah,
Wait, did we
Potentially
all
more.
answer?
The 3 to 5.
yeah.
Wait, did we all answer, right? So
Yeah.
can we
Break down now?
break down what talking is?
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
Nigga, you know what talking is.
Have
No.
intentions of having sex?
Exactly.
Or even
No,
conversations?
no, because you could be talking to yourself, nigga. She never responds.
let's
You got
start
all
with-
intentions to holler at her and do this, that, and
Fuck.
the other, but she's not responding.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, when you're talking to someone,
I think a lot of
you-
niggas is capping.
If
You-
if
you
if-
establish-
saying
you
they
establish-
I feel like if you're single, right, and you go on Instagram and you see like a bunch of bitches shaking their ass on Instagram, you throwing hard eyes, you got like whatever.
That doesn't
And
mean
see-
you're talking to
hold
them.
on, but and then they respond, back. They respond back.
gonna lie
You
to you,
enter
I'm
here the
kicking
conversation, and they want to get your number. They give you a number. That's like and it be multiple people.
that's what they're saying.
We're
I'm
talking
talking.
until we not talking.
No, that's
Because
bullshit. No,
I don't know. Y'all
to
niggas
me,
is
again,
weird,
to
bro.
me, talking is going out, chilling.
Justin trying to sound like a saint over
vibing,
here.
this, that, and the other.
No,
That's why I said
that's
1 and 2.
progress. That's progress.
No, it's not. That's still talking.
I still-
That's the next level.
Y'all niggas,
relationship stuff.
no, see, you about to jump into a relationship before you even say hi, nigga. What the fuck
What
is
you
going
talking
on?
about? No. What I'm saying is, it's not always like, yo, hey, yo, we gonna meet over here. Sometimes
That's talking.
No, conversation isn't talking.
If I have a
Talking
conversation with a
is
girl, I'm not
going
talking to
out
her.
Is conversation with like going down the path towards
Something.
On both sides,
y'all
though.
just-
On both
Agreed on both
though.
sides. So we're saying if
That's
that,
what I'm
it's
saying.
on both sides, but if,
So
if
therefore,
you,
if I'm
as
giving
a man
all this
think
energy to
you
this
talking to somebody,
person,
even though she don't think that,
all right,
but you
it's a lot of
do,
words.
then in your head you talking to her.
So
and you wilding, nigga. You fucking.
But, all right, so
It's like this nigga from you.
I'm
It's
lost.
like
I'm
Joe
lost.
Goldberg right here.
Yeah, I'm
I'm in
lost.
a relationship, right?
Yeah, break it down.
And I'm so talk, if I tell y'all I'm talking
Talking
this
to a
other
girl.
right?
All right.
And this
That's-
girl
that's your little
ain't
boo.
giving me no play, nothing. Like to
Mhm.
her, she barely know me or something, right?
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm talking to her. I'm technically cheating on my relationship.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
cheated the minute that you
Right?
reached
Right
out to
or
another
wrong?
woman.
I can
Yes.
see
It
that.
doesn't matter if y'all talk. Wait, hold on.
That's what-
It doesn't matter if y'all
if you
talking
believe
or not. If
If
you
you
reached out
believe
with the
it,
intent
that-
of doing such, you
Yeah,
already
exactly.
cheated.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you're talking to multiple people, because this is what y'all said, talking to multiple people. And my definition of talking, y'all are both communicating. Y'all are both setting up dates, or hangouts, or whatever you want to call it. Netflix and
No,
chill,
might
whatever the
not
fuck
be
you want to
no
call it.
dates.
Fire stick and dick, whatever the fuck you want to
Might
call
not be
it.
no dates. She might work all the time. You might work all the time. Y'all might not actually get the chill.
But we're
out.
talking.
Yeah, but we're
talking
getting to
about it.
know
We're
each
getting
other.
to that.
So y'all talking.
Yeah, so we're talking. Thank
Listen,
you. That's
but-
what I'm saying.
Y'all still talking.
But this is the
exactly
thing,
what I'm
right?
saying.
Hold on, Warren. If all right, cool, Princess. If I talk to her and I'm just texting her and she's cool, she's my friend. That don't mean I'm talking to her. I don't think that's
Thank
in that
you.
way.
No,
That's
I don't
different.
think- No, that's not.
That's totally
It's a
different.
whole
If I
different-
could call her right now,
But it go back to what Zay was talking about and say, if you think,
right. If this is
Then
what
you're delusional. You need help, nigga. What
No,
the
that's
fuck?
not-
If she's not respecting, if she's not giving you game back,
Yeah,
how
that's
you
not
talking to her?
talking.
listen,
Yo,
if you go, listen.
Yo, look at all the memes
I can see,
One at
I
a
can
time,
see a
one at a
random
time,
jo-
one at a
I
time.
can see a random joint in the street. You tell me, yo, me and her talking. And I think, I'm like, oh yeah, he is. Well,
He
Warren
lying
bagged
to
it.
you.
Warren's talking to her. And then I happened to see this joint and I realized you don't really talk to her.
What you just said? So how is
What?
Like you just
Right.
you
I'm laughing.
yo.
Yo,
You
y'all
heard what
niggas,
just said? She just confirmed y'all not talking.
Thank
she
you.
just confirmed it. Y'all not.
But you
like,
said
what?
you were.
All right.
I never said that.
Well, I'm just saying.
All right, so no. We gotta stop. So take it right there. All right, so the girl said I wasn't talking to him. Well, I was.
This is
All right,
Mariah?
so he was. You weren't receptive to liking him in the way he was talking to you, so you ain't doing him like that.
All right.
And he can't go back and be like, yo, I'm still talking to her. Yeah, I was talking with Shorty, try to holler at. It's a dub now.
All right, can we get
Yo,
over?
G shit,
Hold on.
Like creeps, yo. I swear to God.
Yeah. Can we get? No, listen. All right, let's just say.
The women that call y'all creeps.
Let's just say. This is the way.
They talk to us though.
Listen, Corey. Listen. All right, we're gonna say talking. That means both of us are talking. Me and the girl are talking. We're talking about. How is it? No, it's reciprocated. If I'm talking to,
I'm going to tell you why. If I meet 3 girls that I don't have to know whether I know them or not, and I'm like, yo, I'm talking to these 3 girls right now. You know what I'm saying? Stacy, Lacey, and Kim. Yeah, I called Kim this day. I talked to Stacy this day. I see this one. I'm talking to them. Now,
what are y'all talking about though?
Whatever.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying it has to be reciprocated.
I'm gonna answer.
Princess, can you please?
Basically, anything I'm talking about with them, if I'm telling you I'm talking to them, I'm like, yo, fellas, I'm talking to them. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's good. Might not be right away with all of them, but I'm interested. I am interested.
Drunk, yo.
I'm giving game. I'm showing, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing my interest. I'm seeing what's up. Right or wrong. Because if niggas be like, oh, what's good? Oh, you went to the spot last night? Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened to 2 joints?
That's talking?
Oh, you bagged them? Word? Oh, yeah, I'm talking to the joint.
Nah.
I'm still talking with Shorty.
Yo, this shit different, yo.
Y'all talking to y'all not?
I'm old.
Warren, I think I'm on your side right now.
I'm on your side.
If I'm talking to a girl, that means it's reciprocated.
Yes.
I'm just saying it's the same.
We are trying to make plans, whether the plans fall apart or not.
It's reciprocated.
We're trying to set up plans.
So are you setting up plans
I got a question
then.
then.
Before they even like you, man? That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
that's what
you have to
Are we
talk to
bugging
them,
right now?
Be talking with each other.
Nah, I get what he's saying.
You're interested in the person.
Okay, but they got to
That
be
doesn't mean that
interested
you're
in
talking to a
that.
person.
But all right, so now what is it?
Want to go out with your goofy ass?
What is it? What is that moment called
Hey.
though? Before y'all set up the date and all of that, and y'all are actually having a conversation.
We're
what is that
talking.
called? That's what he's saying.
Finding common interest.
It's gonna take 3 weeks before she go out with you. So y'all been talking to each
Never.
other for
That's
3
the problem.
weeks.
You're bugging the fuck
What do you
out.
mean, niggas work? I can't go out.
No.
I just let shit.
Whether it's
Yo,
3
you know
weeks,
what?
2
Yo,
weeks,
you about
doesn't
to-
matter.
You about
Yo,
to get me in trouble.
matter of fact, what do you mean? Niggas can be talking to a girl for months. Niggas talk to niggas for years and then finally meet them. And they've been talking.
This is not catfish. Don't do that. This is not MTV.
The real
it's
life
not none of that
shit.
shit.
Real
This is
life shit,
That
though.
shit is all bullshit.
It's not-
Get the
it's
fuck
not
outta
fake,
here.
nigga.
No, the problem is
Tinder is
niggas
real.
are fabricating
Christian
shit.
mingle
in-
is real,
Let me say it. Niggas is fabricating shit in their mind. There's a whole
Christian
bunch of women
mingle.
out here that I can show you 1,000 memes from all of the my friends that I'm following, and they go, the nigga thought I was talking to him.
That's because.
But they were having conversations that were being reciprocated.
And that's the female shit.
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. The niggas is bugging. It's not reciprocated.
But we's not bugging because we was still talking to them. We was talking to them.
You were.
You
She
talking
didn't
to them.
reciprocate. She like, yeah, cool.
All right.
Gave you half-ass answers. This and
And
another.
then what
That's
happened?
talking.
And then worry about yo, you said
Nah, see that, and that's a perfect verification.
talking to her red, I'm gonna be like, nah.
But like what they said before, like but there's guys out there that think that they're talking to
That's
well,
the problem. I
yeah.
said, niggas are delusional.
Because
That's
we
what
all
I'm saying.
Yeah, and and they'll tell us that they're talking to this
So
woman,
what I'm saying
and we
is,
think
in my
we'll take this
definition,
person's
talking
word.
is mutual.
Alright,
It's
so,
a mutual
so
thing.
what happens when you go
We
out
have
on a
got
date?
to a point
What happens
where
when you go out on a date? That's
that's a
beyond
date.
talking.
It's a date. It's
All right.
literally a date.
That's literally what it's
That's
called.
literally what it's called. A date.
And guess what's
When
gonna
you're
happen?
talking to somebody, you're moving past the date and you're actually finding common interest in each other to hang out again.
And guess what happens?
You dig? That's
After
what.
your
Yo,
date.
what is wrong with
Guess what
y'all?
happens after your date and she come to my crib? Oh, where you was at? I was on a date with this nigga. We just talked.
That's it. No.
Just talked.
I went on a date with another dude.
And we just talked.
I went
Oh,
on a
that
date
nigga,
with
that's your
another dude.
man? Nah, we just talked.
First of all, Niggas is too sensitive to even deal with that conversation, so she would never tell you. Come on, yo. Y'all niggas is bugging.
Not me. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Y'all niggas win.
I'm just I'm confused about.
I'm just saying, bro. That's how this
all right,
shit goes.
do we really have to have parameters on this?
A lot of niggas nowadays are sensitive about that.
Like,
I just thought about that.
That's a whole nother thing, though.
Niggas is definitely sensitive. Like once a woman go, nah, I went on a date. Imagine a nigga sit there and go, oh, yeah, what she was doing? Oh, I went on a date with such and such. Word. That's how the comment, just like that. All soul leave his body. Word. He's done. You thought you was talking, she just fucked you up, nigga, because you hit the friend zone before you hit the date zone.
But the only part that I'm confused about is if the definition of talking is having a conversation and the energy's being reciprocated. Right? When you first are making contact and y'all like the initial conversation, what is that called if that is not talking?
That's not talking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at what point does it go from all right, we are exchanging words?
No, you hollered.
To talking.
I gotta bring it back.
You hollered. You hollered.
Yes,
She answered.
That's a fact.
Nah.
That's my whole point. What is it considered? We're talking.
That's not talking.
If I holler and you answer, we are talking.
No, that's not. No, because the answer might not have been what you thought. Like she might be like, yo, say.
She could be responding to you because she's bored. She could be responding to you because she's bored.
She could have read you wrong, and you sitting there and you holding back on certain shit because you trying to you went through the friend zone. You thought that there was a gap through there, like you was running through the line. Like there's so many different scenarios when it comes down to that. So that's why I say when it comes down to y'all talking, it's a mutual thing where y'all both sitting there figuring it out. Y'all are dating.
The girl
that's talking.
The girl's the one who certifies.
I said that.
What it is though.
20 pods ago. We had a whole argument in this fucking studio. I said the same thing. I said the women control that. Did I not say that?
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I thought she was like, we were friends, but it's like, listen, she don't.
Yeah, you know how many niggas just sit there
and all that.
Niggas just sit there.
Like,
you know why? Because niggas want to be in the cuff. They want to be the shoulder to lean on when shit going rough and this, that, and the other. And then niggas get mad when shorty like, yo, you bug. Like I thought this is what it was.
All right, we about to transition. We about to transition.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We're
gonna have to. But to me, talking is if I'm sitting there, I'm having a conversation with you. It's the feeling is reciprocated, and we doing this together. I'm talking to you. If I talk to my fucking self and you don't say anything to me, it's not reciprocated. I'm not really talking to you. It's just
that's not even
delusion.
It's not even.
But that's what I'm saying. Like y'all saying, y'all going around the fact that if I'm talking to somebody, y'all know we talking to each other. That's what I'm saying.
You can tell the vibe. Y'all
exactly.
Know that.
But I don't understand where the miscommunication is because it's the fucking.
Everybody tries to find a loophole to avoid.
Y'all are trying to find a loophole.
No, but the only part that I'm saying is that y'all saying that you have to get to a point where you're talking, and I'm saying, what is it called before you get to that point? Because you're talking to get to that point to say you're talking
in the first place.
That's what.
No, I hit you up. No, I hit you up. I hit a girl in the DM. I hit her up in the DM. That don't mean I'm talking to her. If she hits me back and she gives me no play, I'm not talking to her. I just hit her up.
All right, but at the point where she gives you play, and then now you're having a conversation,
and she's continuously giving me play.
So now it's continuous.
I'm asking.
That's why I'm confused.
Is she
That's
giving
what I'm saying.
me
That's why I'm
play, or
confused.
she's just talking to me as far as conversation?
She's responding to whatever question you're asking her.
So that's what I'm saying. Niggas make up shit in their mind because if you don't lead with, yo, I'm trying to holler. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I said if you hollering,
yeah, and she reciprocates.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's fair.
Is like I said with an agenda. You're trying to bag her.
Exactly.
You're speaking to her and you're trying to set up dates.
The minute that you're establishing that and she's vibing with you,
I just don't understand why the fact that we're acting like we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. If I'm talking to a girl, y'all know I'm talking to a girl.
Because when a girl pull up to you, she be like, do we talk?
I'm going to say yes.
No.
If we are, I'm going to say yes.
She say, do we talk?
No.
Now, and y'all went to the pizza shop twice?
If y'all went on a date, y'all talk.
You went to the pizza shop twice with her, that's not your girl.
No.
That's not your girl.
Nobody said
what if she's just a friend, though?
Right, but she's like, do we talk?
What if she's just a friend?
And that's how she assumed it.
If y'all talking about dates,
you talking about women, we talking about us. Don't involve the women, we talking about us.
But that's the one who established it.
We talking about men.
So do we talk?
We are talking about men. Don't talk about the women. Let them talk about their own shit. We talking about us.
We talking about us.
We talking about.
I'm so confused.
delusions
Yeah,
of
yeah, I got me.
greatness.
Transition. So,
Y'all sound dumb.
Dave Chappelle.
But do we talk? Do we talk, Justin? Yes. No. Do we talk?
Yo, stop saying that. That shit sound crazy.
If you get somebody's phone number, did you bag it?
Yeah, you bagged it.
Right. That don't mean you talk.
But do we talk?
So if I talk if we have a conversation one day and then no conversation for the next day, I didn't talk to you.
Y'all don't talk.
So y'all just had a conversation.
We had a conversation. We spoke. And you know what? The vibe wasn't there. I would
You know,
like
this
that.
shit clarified nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
This
Y'all
is a
acting
45-minute
mad.
debate about nothing.
Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna post something real fast. Boom. I met up with someone. We was talking.
We ain't shit.
We was talking.
Yeah, we
shit
ain't
happened, and like basically we established that we couldn't deal with it for whatever reason. From that point on, we don't talk anymore.
All right, but y'all already talked, so y'all talked.
But all we did was link.
And y'all had sex?
All we did was link.
Did y'all have sex?
Yeah.
So y'all talked.
We talked for that day, right?
Yes.
Talked enough.
Y'all ain't even
I
talk.
feel like we didn't even get to that point.
Well,
That's my definition. We didn't get to that point.
Somebody you talked to.
Listen,
Nah,
y'all playing games right
So
now.
what
Y'all
I
playing.
understand, my nigga. What's the one
Look,
night stand?
everybody out there saying y'all playing. Y'all niggas is playing games right now.
I'm trying to say they capping.
But one night stand,
Hypothetically
y'all had
speaking.
to have a conversation before y'all just had sex.
Yeah,
Oh,
but if you have a one night stand, you're not talking. You don't talk to that girl.
Y'all talk a little bit.
You had a conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Thank
enough
you.
talking.
But y'all just said that's not talking.
But you talk to
You
the
had
other
sex while
joint.
y'all talk.
You smashed her, but you talk to the other joint.
That's what I'm
There's a
saying.
difference.
You can have a
I-
one night
I
stand and
agree
not
with that.
talk
There's
to
a
them.
difference. Is what I'm
I agree
saying.
with that.
You can have a conversation and just do it.
Like, do we talk? You know what the fuck she talking about?
Why
He's
you
a
going to
professional.
Justin?
Yo, bro, you nigga was like,
Why you keep going to Justin?
he was
Yeah,
like
what
a
I do?
public speaker. That nigga was like looking to the crowd, pretend everybody's nigga. That nigga didn't even see you. Yeah, nah, you know, the vibe wasn't even.
I'm not
there.
gonna lie to you. If a girl pull up to me and say, "Do we talk?" I'm automatically saying no, because I already know the vibes, and I know that you probably talking to that nigga, and you in my, and me and you still
Because
talking.
we don't define that shit, and if you come up to us with that shit, you probably gonna deny it. Probably gonna deny it. If it's shaky.
I'm just
But
saying.
if your man asks you, like, you
Talk to her. You're gonna say yeah.
Like, yeah.
Your man is never gonna ask you. You talk to her like that. Yo, you knocking that down?
Not like
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what you doing?
If a girl-
Like,
if
what's
a
going
girl
on? He
come up
not,
to you-
see, he specifies. You knocking it down?
Yeah,
what you
that's
doing?
different.
What's going on?
And then you're not
That's
even
what
talking
you
about the
talk to me,
fact
knock it
that,
down.
but you're not even talking about the fact that you can ask your mans and your mans will say yeah just so you don't even talk to her.
Mm.
And he's not even talking
That's
to
what
her.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a whole this.
That's what he said. That's what he's been saying the whole time.
But the
Niggas say,
question-
like, oh, you talk to her?
Oh, y'all killing
Niggas
me.
don't even care for that. They like, oh, y'all just talking.
Y'all killing me right now.
I'm
The
trying to
question
smash.
was,
Niggas
it was a
Y'all
simple.
just talking.
This was a
Niggas
simple.
like, yo, listen, we not shit.
Bro, this was a simple fucking question.
If you would've answered it in the beginning, it would've been more fucking simple.
The question was a simple question. I answered it. Y'all niggas
No,
playing.
all right, we gave you that. We gave you that.
This shit, yo,
If
this shit
you-
was fucking bounced back left and right for like almost 20 minutes. If y'all would have answered from the jump, we wouldn't be here.
Because niggas don't know the definition of talking. We just established that niggas don't know
This is why
what
we
talking
got-
is.
This is why we
What
got
stage?
that 3 to 5 is more than that.
What stage?
More than that.
Yo, listen. Oh, we can't.
Because niggas don't
You had
know.
sex with somebody you talk to.
Nah,
Princess,
no,
we
we
just
do
established.
not. No,
Princess,
I do
I swear
not
to you.
talk to that girl.
No, I didn't say
knock
you
her
talk.
off on a Thursday.
Princess, I swear to you, we just established that niggas don't know nothing about no shit. Nothing.
No, we don't. talk.
Niggas is wild. Like,
Them takers.
Yeah, but that is.
cause he's dumb.
But he's dumb.
He's dumb.
But I'm not disagreeing with that. The question was,
Are you talking?
are you talking to 3 to 5 women? That's just one
And that's
question.
what I said.
The
Yo,
question
it's
is,
a
are you
different-
talking to them?
It's a different
We're
kind of
trying to-
energy,
I said
which
yes.
which is the reason why I said
Nobody's talking to you.
Because
We're
I'm the
talking-
only one to answer correctly.
This is
Thank you, Ken.
This is the thing.
I said that.
y'all going around the question. If y'all talking to somebody, y'all talking to somebody. If hypothetically speaking,
Doing it
I'm
right
talking
now.
to.
He said 3 to 5 as a number. If you talk to 2, that's 3.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
What did he just say?
Nothing. It doesn't matter what he's talking about.
He's an idiot.
The
bro.
nigga said 2 is 3.
You know why he means 2 is 3? Because he talking about multiple women.
No, I just want to know.
He said 3 to 5. Said 3 to
How
5.
many years it took you to figure out that 2 is not 3? My nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
2 or more. Sure. Has to be 2 or more. That's just we all do it, even if we don't think we're doing it. We doing it anyway.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the phone line up. If any woman that wants to call in, please, because we sound stupid.
Because
we sound dumb. Y'all don't understand how dumb y'all
Why?
sound.
Because the women are gonna knock it down and say these niggas are stupid, thinking that we talk to them. That's what they're gonna say.
Guess how dumb they sound. Because even if the number is like, all right, niggas do talk to this many women. No. Obviously, we talking to y'all, so y'all listening.
Listen.
So 3 to 5.
Please.
No.
Yes, it
My
is.
nigga, you got this shit fucked up.
We got to transition.
We're gonna transition, but please, if somebody wants to call in, we just need a female to call in. Please, call in because they sound dumb.
Now I need the homies to call in. Keep it in stack. Single. How many joints are you talking to at a time?
No!
We wouldn't be here if niggas was so fucking scared to fucking answer the proper way from the beginning.
Niggas don't even know what talking is.
Oh my God.
Niggas do not know what talking is.
Call in and define what is talking.
Are we in the fucking 4th grade?
If we in your DM,
niggas know what talking's about.
Back, we talking to you.
No,
that's not true.
I just said we talking to you. That's what I said. That is true. We just talking to you. We gotta calm down.
Nah, we gotta cut this shit off. Like,
I'm not saying
this is no way. There's no way we lasted this long on this fucking
if I've
topic.
been in your DMs for a week, in my head, oh yeah, we talking.
Nah, you
it's not that
know.
serious. But this
it's not that serious. You hear this niggas justifying this shit?
We've been talking.
I've heard niggas say shit like that though. They talking to a girl and the girl come out and be like, "Nah, we never spoke before."
This is why JT has been in a relationship for so long because he's like, I don't have to deal with none of this shit. This shit sounds stupid to me. This shit is dumb.
I gave my opinion.
So every girl you
gave my
go
opinion.
out with immediately, like you want to meet them and like let's go sit down and do it face to face.
Well, how the fuck you?
How the fuck you gonna get to know them?
Transition.
Same way
Transition.
you did them before, nigga. Like you couldn't always be in their face, nigga. You was on the phone.
All right, so Dave Chappelle, we spoke about him last week for his special. He has responded to the LGBTQ community. I'm going to play a snippet of what he said.
It's in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refuse. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about. I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
Top 5.
I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, it's not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say.
Go ahead, Dave.
You cut it right there.
Yeah, you can cut it.
You cut it right there.
That's what's up. Well, we had multiple conversations about this topic. What do you guys feel about that?
It's fucked up.
Let's see me clapping.
It's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation.
What's fucked up?
It's fucked up that he's like I'm saying that they're trying to cancel him. They're trying to cancel him behind.
No, they canceled him. They said the only people that didn't cancel him was Netflix.
The ones that cancel.
Who canceled?
The gay community.
No, everybody. So what he said all. So he was pushing a movie, a documentary, and everybody was on board until that special came out, and then the transgender community started their protest, and one by one,
everybody got out of it.
They started backing out, except for Netflix, and he says, "Thank God for I forgot his name, that runs Netflix, but he said he's the only one that didn't cancel me. And that's why he's running his documentary in I think he said 12 cities, 10 or 12 cities.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, Dave, they a little bit pricey, my nigga. Like, I'm with you. I want to support. I still might do it though.
Gotta get the bootleg.
Ain't no bootleg. They don't. He don't have nobody. They were all ready to back his project, and then they pulled back.
Netflix is gonna.
You saw that. You saw that Caitlyn Jenner still like she's standing with him right now too.
And they're about to tear her apart.
Yeah, I know they're about to tear her apart.
Yeah,
but they do.
They do. They really do though.
They should.
Unless you disrespect.
They should, but they don't, and that's the problem. They should because transgender is transgender in your community. In your community, you should advocate for everybody that's transgender, but y'all not gonna rock with her.
You're not gonna rock with Caitlyn Jenner just because Caitlyn Jenner doesn't support gay marriage.
Hey, but fuck all that. Dave Chappelle is going against the system yet again. We're seeing him go against the people who we say are keeping us in poverty, are not letting us have shine on the screen, are not giving us opportunity. We need to be backing this man the same way we want to back the people who were doing all the terrible things in our neighborhoods who we've been giving our support to. We back them. We back the people who leave the neighborhoods and don't give back to the hood. But Dave Chappelle not only continues to fight for us, he's fighting for us right now. He did it in the past when he walked away from the 50 million and niggas didn't support him then. Nobody gave a fuck. Now, Dave is back and he's fighting the same fight yet again, and he's trying to make it as simple as possible that this is not a fight against the LGBTQ community. This is a fight against corporate America and censorship. And we need to make sure that we are backing Dave Chappelle. The same way we were backing Kyrie Irving for a vaccine, we need to be backing Dave Chappelle for having us have the right to say what the fuck we want to say.
That's true.
No, it's not.
It's not all of them.
He made it clear. It's not. He literally said, "It's not the LGBTQ community."
No, he's saying that. He said his fight is not with that community. His fight is with corporate America. So the problem is, no matter what, the LGBTQ plus community. I don't know if I said it right. Hopefully, I did. They continue to go at him for all his specials, no matter what. Remember, the transgender employees from Netflix staged the walkout. They did all of that, and that's why he said it feels like I'm the only one that can't come to the office.
He is. He's the only one that's.
And all he's doing is he's never bashed them. He's never like turned on him. He's never like even when somebody told him that he was punching down on them. He spun that and showed how they punched down on us. But yet, they continue to do whatever they want to do over and over and over again. And I hate to say this because I don't want no problems on this side, because if that community turns against us, it's up. And that's fucked up.
So what do you
That's fucked up. You know how many people fear going against that community, like saying something wrong for that, but they will say some wild shit about Spanish people, black people, white people, Italian people. No matter what, they'll say anything about any other community. But
something about
riding with going against the gay community. I don't even want to call it gay because sometimes they don't even call it. I don't even understand. I don't understand.
Don't feel that you need to fall victim into something you don't understand, and then
but they're the ones that's canceling. They're the ones that's canceling everything. They are. No matter what, they cancel everything. Not the black community, not even the white community no more, because usually the white community was doing it. Now it's just them. They are canceling anything. They are canceling. Matter of fact, since let's also bring this in, they're canceling Michael Myers, who's been a staple of Halloween. Michael Myers has been a staple of Halloween for 40, 50 years.
It came from Michael B.
And they canceling him.
What are they canceling him for?
All right, before we go to Michael Myers, let's just finish on Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
That's gonna be a difference of it. What do you think about his response then?
I love it.
Zay?
He said he refuses to back down. If y'all want to talk about it, he is willing to talk to the community about anything they want to talk about, but I'm not meeting on y'all grounds anymore. I addressed y'all straightforward. So now, if y'all want to talk about it, meet on my grounds. And I agree with that. And yes, he's like, yo, I'm not bowing down to nobody's demands or none of that. I said what I said, deal with it. Address me the same way I address y'all. Every time, every special, all that, he addressed them directly. He said what he said. Even the closer, he said what he said. And he said he was gonna push the envelope in the closer, and he did it. So meet me now you gotta meet me on my terms. I came to y'all. I said it. I said how I felt about it. I said what was wrong. I have a transgender friend that passed away and I went through everything. I offered I think if I'm not mistaken, he paid for her funeral and he showed up for a whole. He set up a trust fund for her kid. All that. Right. And y'all still coming for this man. Now you gotta meet on my terms. That's it.
I think that not they, but a lot of communities at this point just are looking for something. Like it like they say anything is like, oh yeah, now I have a chance to be heard about something that's so stupid. Sorry, but that's how I feel.
You feel what is stupid?
That they make something that is not. He didn't do anything wrong. And his response was amazing. Like I'm not. Y'all want to talk? I could talk, but you're not gonna summon me.
They're not mad. But this is his whole thing. They're not mad. And that's what he's trying to say. He's saying, look, they're showing me love. Like this is not a battle with me and them. That way that y'all trying to spin it is not an issue with me and them. We good. He established that.
No.
That's what he said.
So let me explain that. If you got a problem with me, doesn't mean that I have a problem with you. So we don't have a problem. You have a problem. So if you have a problem, address me on this. This is like I gave it to you on your stage. Come meet me on my stage. So he's saying we don't have I don't have beef with nobody. Somebody may have beef with me. I don't know. They might feel some type of way. They might whatever. That doesn't mean that we have beef. You got a problem. So from now on, let me know what's going on. Because he said, he said, I'm the only one that feels like I can't come to the office.
Yes.
Even though y'all have a problem. Like y'all saying that y'all feel unsafe. You feel unsafe.
At Netflix
but
office.
How am I the only one that feels like I can't come to the office?
But it's not the LGBTQ people that are in the office. It's the people that are in the office saying that you can't say this or that. Those are the people who are controlling the money at Netflix. Those are the decision makers who are at Netflix. Now, the way that the media is trying to spin it is that Dave or the LGBTQ are having this back and forth where it's like, no, push that shit to the side. Some people may have been offended, yes. But the fight is between me and the people who are calling the shots at this company.
I think so that's what I'm saying. I think what we're both trying to say, I think we have it misconstrued. Okay. And the reason why I say that, you're right, it's the corporate entity that's pushing the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
But what he's saying is, I'm gonna speak about whatever I want to speak about.
Yes.
And it shouldn't be a problem. But the corporations behind you are pushing you to make you feel some type of way about me saying this and other.
Yes. Exactly.
And now, but they're following suit. So that's why he's saying, I hear you. Mm-hmm. I know how you feel, this, that, and the other. My beef will never, ever be with you. My problem is the people behind you that are pushing you. Because remember, they were pushing him at a certain point. Mm-hmm. They drove him to almost crazy. They drove him to go to Africa to regather himself and come back a different person and this, that, and the other. The corporations are doing this on purpose. And what he's saying is, stop fighting with me. Join me to fight them. Okay. But until you put your differences aside Me and you gonna keep on fighting, not realizing that they're the ones that's fueling it. And that's what I think that's the message. And he's been saying that the whole time. Even if you watch the closer, he's saying that. He's literally saying that.
I think in the closer, that was the message. I think in that particular excerpt that we watched, I heard something different where he was like, all right, like during the closer, there was a rift. Since then, I've had conversations, come to find out, we don't really even have issues like we thought we did. We spoke, we good. Y'all actually showing me a lot of love and support. Now that we've established that, we're going to go see the people at the corporate office that's pushing this agenda for us to have this fuel.
So why did they stage a walkout?
Who?
In Netflix. They staged the walkout. They walked out.
No,
the transgender.
it never happened.
Yeah, they stayed.
That person
meaning
that got fired. That's something.
So what happened was there were a few transgender employees that said something, and apparently they got let go.
Yeah, but even if they did stage a walkout, that's not the LGBTQ community. That's those people at Netflix, and that's what he's saying.
No, but
they didn't have a march. They didn't have a protest.
Okay, right.
It was the people at the office.
I see what you're saying. So
that stepped out. So my issue is not with y'all.
You're right.
It's with y'all at the office.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was the people from the office.
That's the office.
From
no,
the office.
What he's saying is it's the office itself.
They used to
it's
work.
Not
they work
the whole
at
community
Netflix.
As a whole.
They work at Netflix. It wasn't the transgender community. It was the transgender people that work at Netflix.
And I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. That's how I interpret.
The white people person. She works for Netflix. Technically,
is she transgender?
I don't know. I don't know, but she walked out and
she was just upset.
For what?
I don't know. I think she was just upset. Well, people should be upset.
No, she walked out. She didn't get fired.
Black people.
The woman that created the show, Dear White People, she walked out. She took her shit and left.
Man, if they cancel Dave Chappelle, I'm canceling my Netflix membership.
No, I'm not canceling.
I'm standing with Dave. Nah, I'm canceling my Netflix membership, and I'm going straight to Hulu. Hulu, Dame Dash Studios, Disney Plus will be mine, and YouTube would be my channel.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been a Dave Chappelle fan for.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing.
I would cancel.
I stand against cancel culture.
Me too.
Yeah, that shit trash.
But Netflix is not gonna cancel Dave Chappelle, and that's why he said he's the only person. The chairman.
You know, I've been canceled on Facebook for a year now, for about a year. I was canceled on Facebook for about a year, so so you understand.
Facebook don't even.
So if Dave Chappelle was talking to a girl, right? If Dave Chappelle was talking to a girl, right?
Right.
Would he be talking to her? Is she just in his DMs? Y'all just making me mad with this talking shit. I hate y'all.
Yo, you
I know.
right there?
My fault. I was still there.
You went back?
I was still there. That shit, y'all made me mad. Y'all made me mad.
What the fuck?
He even go back with like a valid.
I didn't. But that just y'all niggas is stupid.
Nigga went back with some bullshit.
I definitely stand behind Dave Chappelle. I've always did. I like if you go back to when he actually came back from Africa, he sat down with all these interviews and he explained why he left. And then you find out, like he sat there and said that all these people that go to Hollywood are so strong. They're the strongest people you ever met in your life, but they have a mental breakdown for some reason. How? And he said, no, what he said was, we need to stop blaming the people and start blaming the environment. And he was the first person I ever sat there and heard say, blame the fucking environment. The environment in Hollywood is toxic. And for whatever reason, when you don't go with what they want, they roll on you.
They make it worse.
And that's what he was trying to say. And so he's been standing up against Hollywood for so long. I've been riding with him. I hate to say I'm a conspiracy theorist because I don't like to say a theorist anymore because once there's fact behind what's going on, it's no longer a theory. But there's a lot of shit going on in Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's cancel culture. There's everything. If you don't go along with the agenda, if you don't go along with how they feel, like even I think I sent it to. I don't know if I sent it to the whole group, but I definitely sent it to JT, where they were. It seemed like it's the beginning stages of canceling Denzel Washington.
Mm-hmm. You didn't send it to us.
All right.
Yeah,
So basically,
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of saw that coming.
So what happened? I forget her name.
Yeah,
what
saw
do
it
you know
coming.
her name?
Wait, can you elaborate?
I forget her name. But she's a reporter, a Hollywood reporter, and she asked Denzel Washington about being a Hollywood person, and she was like, they say that Hollywood people are like this, that, and other. He said, well, I'm not a Hollywood person. I don't know what a Hollywood person is because nobody's from Hollywood.
I mean, people are from Hollywood. Hollywood is
no. Hollywood is a place where they film movies. People are from all over the country, and they're from this place, that place.
You can live in Hollywood.
No, you're not from Hollywood. You're not a Hollywood person.
Well, there's a Hollywood, Orlando. People from there.
Well, we're talking about Hollywood, California. I know. So she went on to elaborate, and he was like, "No, I feel some type of way about you. Like you put me in a box because there's no Hollywood people. This is my job. This is what I get paid to do. Once I leave this studio, I am who I am."
But what was
she said? She felt attacked. She felt it was so many different words that she was using, but it was mostly attacked, and she felt upset. She was upset because he came at her a certain way, even when she tried to clarify, and all he wanted to express was that I'm not a Hollywood person. I'm a person that works in Hollywood. That's like you going to your job every day, and they go, whatever company you work for, you are this person, and you're like, nah, I just show up every day and come to work.
It's my
like,
job. So wait, so what was the problem?
So she's trying to make it seem like he was using like toxic masculinity and all this craziness to pretty much like push her out from whatever her topic was, and he
bullied her.
Exactly. And they're trying to gain leverage on canceling Denzel Washington. I'm like, Denzel, like this man has. First of all, y'all canceled Denzel. I'm never watching another movie again. I swear to God.
That's a fact.
Denzel Washington.
That's a legend right there.
Denzel
Wait. He canceled. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Denzel's a fucking legend.
Denzel
say you would never watch another movie again, but you would keep your Netflix.
You know why? You know why? Because he's such a.
He said you would never watch another movie again, but you would keep your Netflix.
He's such an advocate. He's such an advocate in Hollywood that it's totally different. So anything that comes out of any kind of studio in Hollywood, I'm not fucking with. If you want to talk about Tyler Perry Studios, I might fuck with it. And that's no, it's not. That's in Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta, baby. And it's bigger than Hollywood.
Well, I got a question though, for Kev. You said you saw it coming, so elaborate.
Nah, I kind of saw that coming.
ASL.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Nah, man, I kind of saw it coming because like it was just like that. His views on a lot of different things. It was his views on many different things. It doesn't justify the views of what America's headed right now. You know what I'm saying?
What's his views?
It's political views.
Like what?
And he made it clear that he's a conservative. He made it clear that he's a conservative, and by all means, no.
Wait, let Kev talk though.
It's jokes to them. I mean, no, but it's just what you call it. It's his political view, you know, and he made it clear that he's a conservative. Made it clear. So by that alone, all these attacks started happening when he made it clear about that situation. So and plus, like in certain movies, like Training Day, made it clear in that movie too. So if you rewatch Training Day.
That's a movie.
Rewatch Training. No, but I'm saying but again. But rewatch Training Day. Hold on. Rewatch Training Day. And I understand you saying it's a movie. Rewatch Training Day, and then listen to him when he makes his when he makes his points on certain things, or like we say on social media, whatever it is, like his little when he's preaching about certain things. Listen to everything what he talks about, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about from that angle.
So you're saying
But it's not about training day. It's not about training day. It's not about training day. But I'm just saying. But you could tell from that angle where it's his view, because you ever heard like actors make scripts. That was a script, though. Actors have scripts and then they freestyle certain things in scripts too. So you never know. You never know if that was a script and if that was a freestyle from them or not. You never know. Listen, you never know from that. You never know from that. But I'm not talking about guys. I saw it from Training Day. You brought it up. I said, but you can watch it on Training Day too. That's all I said. Training Day, you saw that they were trying to cancel. No. So how no, that's what you're understanding. That's what you just said. I didn't say that. I did not say. I said you could. I did not say that.
So what did you say?
I said you watch Training Day, you can see from an angle of what's his perspective. No, but yes, I did. You not understand it. You are illiterate. You don't listen.
You are illiterate. You are illiterate.
I can't read it right.
No, you can't.
Listening got to do with reading and writing.
You can't understand. Listen.
You don't know what you talk about.
Anyway,
just said I saw it in Training Day.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that.
But wait, all I'm trying to say is he was an actor in Training Day.
I get it.
So how did you get that? Wait,
no, but I'm not getting. I didn't get that from Training Day.
No, but you brought.
I didn't get that from Training Day. I just literally said. I literally said you can watch about when he's preaching to people about certain things. You know, like how I had the little clips on TikTok and all that. He's preaching about certain things. He gives you a conservative view. He gives you his conservative view. I think, and then when you watch Training Day, you could tell from his character from that.
I think he's saying the seeds were planted back then. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what he's saying.
But you can't compare Movie Road to your.
That's the thing, though.
Listen,
actors, when great actors like Will Smith, you have fucking Denzel Washington, great actors. They take the script and they freestyle the script into their perspective. Also,
no.
Wait,
hold on. No,
you don't know that.
Wait, don't answer that.
You don't know that he did.
No, you don't know that. But I can say that the character is built from that.
Can I say something?
Hold on.
Wait, can I say something?
Corey, go ahead.
Wait, no, Corey, hold on. Great actors spin the script based on the character.
Yes.
Not them.
It's based on the character. Yeah. No.
Heath Ledger created a character and
you're right, absolutely right.
Break the role.
And I had that conversation with Justin about Heath Ledger before too. Yeah.
He couldn't break that role. That wasn't him. The Joker wasn't him.
No, and I get I understand that.
So you can't sit there and say, wait, I let you talk. Let me talk. So you can't sit there. If you understand that, then how can you sit there and say that Denzel Washington used his personal views on certain parts of his role in Training Day? It doesn't make any sense. What he did was he used his role to his advantage, and he knows how to manipulate that because he's a great actor.
Yeah, absolutely right.
About him being a great actor. Now, when it comes down to it, Denzel has spoken out about a lot of things. So now, for instance, I wanted to bring up
But like, what I'm saying is this: you watch that movie, right? You watch that movie. His personal character as a person shows out in that movie also.
How do you know that?
Because you watch his speeches and everything. It's the same exact.
It doesn't matter. But he's playing a role the whole time, bro.
So I get what you're saying, but just watch it. Stop debating the dumb shit. Just watch it. Watch the movie.
That's not dumb shit.
Watch it. Watch it. All I said is fucking watch it. That's all I said is watch it.
You literally just sat there
all
and
I said was watch it.
Listen. You just sat there and told me that.
All I said was watch it.
You said a man playing. First of all, Training Day is my favorite movie of all time.
And I said that's why I brought up Training Day. That's why I brought it up.
Hold on. That's first and foremost. But
because he said it last time. If you were paying attention last time, when he said what's his favorite movie, he said it.
Hold on.
He said Lion King was his favorite movie.
Listen.
All right, so I remember that episode.
All
right, then. That's what I'm saying. That's how I knew it.
So let me tell you. Stop telling me to watch Training Day. I know word for word. But Fences and Training Day are two different fucking movies about two completely different topics. You mean to tell me that he believes Fences and Training Day and Pelican Brief and
John
all
Q?
this other shit?
You watch John Q?
John Q.
Yes, and John, like.
Did you watch John Q?
Yeah, that's one of my.
Like that's the problem. It's a role, bro.
And
he plays the role to the team.
All I'm
Maybe
saying,
he got you
all I'm
believing
saying,
what he
all
said.
I'm saying, all I
And
said,
that's his
all I'm
job.
saying,
That's his job.
there's parts in the movie. There's parts in the movie.
God
There's
damn.
parts in the
that's
movie
what
where he.
That's a
All
great
I'm saying
actor.
is potentially
That's
it's
a
parts in
great
the
actor.
movie. All I'm saying is potentially parts in the movie. There's parts in the movie that he showed. He showed. He showed. He showed his view. He showed his view.
Corey.
Watch the fucking movie.
The whole script was written for him.
You don't know
He
that.
just has to act.
You don't know that.
He just has to act.
You don't know that.
He just has to act.
They give him fucking script. You don't know if he freestyled the fucking script.
You don't know that he go.
But you can tell by the character he is as a person.
Transition.
Wait, I want to bring up a point about Denzel.
Shut the fuck up.
No, because Denzel brought up a point, and I think it's very important for people to hear it.
I got a question.
Denzel, he brought up a fact that he said that he said this what Denzel said. Yes, black people have been wronged by the system. But how long do we blame the system?
Kev.
How long do we let that go on without blaming the fact that black men in the environment were not stepping up to take over the roles when you saw fit?
I think he said that after Fences, right?
Yes.
After Fences interview.
And basically what he was saying was like even his friends, one was like both of them were 7 years. Like one was doing 18, one was doing like 23 or something like that. And he said, I was the only one that had a father in my life. Not a father in the household, but a father in my life, meaning that no matter what, my father was there to show me this, that, and the other. And it goes back to what we were talking about last week when I was explaining mannerisms and stuff like that we lost sight on. It was like, there's so much that we lost sight on because our community were losing ground on black fathers and fathers being in our community.
Bro, you pardoned today.
Yeah.
Baby?
I said you pardoned today.
Okay. So we brought it up last week and we were speaking on that. And then again, Denzel was bringing that up again. The fact that maybe if we had more fathers in our community, then we would do this, that, and the other. But it doesn't always take a father. It could take a father figure. And we weren't stepping up at a certain time to be father figures in everybody's life. That's why I always respect stepfathers. I respect uncles. I respect everybody that are stepping up to do anything to make sure these kids stay out of fucking trouble, out of jail, out of anything, because we need that in our community. And how long are we going to keep on blaming the system for doing that? Yes, the system started all the way back when and all that, but we have a responsibility to, once you know the system is designed against you, how long do you allow that to ruin your fucking household, ruin your community, ruin your environment?
Corey, I'm gonna let you speak. You're not gonna say whatever? I am. I have a question. Just Corey, can you just speak, please?
I don't want you to know.
I got my question. I just want to know, Kev, do you believe that Michael Myers really kills people every Friday the 13th?
No.
But it's a role, right?
Yeah. What about Friday the 13th when Freddy comes out? Like,
yeah, do you believe all that? Those are fucking roles. That's not a real person.
I believe that Michael Myers in the movie, he kills people in the movies, right? But there's certain things he does certain things that is like, it's like the script will say to do this, and he'll like, no, let me tweak it, let me do this.
Yeah, I know those parts.
So is Michael Myers a Republican or Democrat? Does he kill either or? Like, which one does he do?
This got it.
Doesn't speak.
Yo, Kev, you a funny nigga, bro. You can't tell by his mannerism because he's the same in every movie.
Well, if he killed the gay guys, what does that make him?
Yeah, what does that make him, Kev?
I don't know.
Please elaborate on how the fuck. He's a homophobe, right?
So then what does that make him?
Yo.
I don't know.
What does that make him? Is he a donkey or is he an elephant? Oh, something.
All right, we go.
Shot o'clock. Oh, shit.
Shot o'clock.
Oh, shit.
We got 4 minutes.
Everybody pour your shit.
I got 4 minutes, so since y'all stressed the hell out of me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't say yeah.
No, y'all stressed me, but it's Chef's fault. Because he just started off with some bullshit. So
Got some Jackson's juices here for y'all.
That's
That's some stress support right
Stress
there.
support right here. I need this one.
I'm gonna need a sip of that.
Yeah, I need some of that.
Here's some banana berry sea moss.
The fuck is that?
Banana berry sea
Pass
moss.
it
That sounds like a
down.
Warren.
Some pineapple juice. I got cups.
Pineapple
y'all.
juices, eh?
I got
I got
cups.
this shit.
You know, pass them down, bro.
What's
You know.
one? Nah, I'm
I'm
not
not
sure.
sure. Kiwi. That sounds like a you.
We got some more. We got some pineapple ginger moss, tropical moss, pineapple
Zay's a
juice.
tropical. Zay's a
First of
tropical.
all,
I can't have
the
that.
most is
Pineapple
more
ginger.
important than anything
I'm
else.
just trying to.
No, wait. I need 6 of them for my mom.
Oh, wait, we gotta put them up
Moses in the
front.
back,
Put them
boy,
up
your mom-
front.
Mommy right here.
See
Mommy right here. You heard?
You make them?
front so they can see them.
Yes.
Go,
yes,
let's
we
go,
get to all
let's
this.
go. Apple Jacks
real
juice,
promo.
baby.
Take a cup.
Matter of fact, Warren,
How you just deaded me, bro?
Yo, bro, hold on.
Come for it. Just bring it out the bottom,
Why
man.
not? So we go all
Take
taste
whatever you
it.
want. So I'm gonna get into it right now. Shout out to Bam, who's been putting a lot of foot and leg work into Apple Jacks juices. You know, she's been going hard with the page, promotion, content, making the damn juices.
Who needs stress for support? Because I'm about to give you some of this.
So I just want to give a shout out to my baby for, you know, going all the way hard. You know, like she posted earlier, you know, she never thought she'd be working for her son, you know, like literally working for him. So, you know, she's really trying to fulfill this endeavor as a, you know, stay-at-home mom, working entrepreneur. And, you know, so I just want to give a shout out to her because it's not easy. And she's, you know, she's out there trying, doing her thing. I'm here supporting her the whole way. And Jax is helping out and stressing out at the same time. You know, that's what kids do. So shout out to you, baby, my queen, for holding it down with the, you know, with the whole everything with Jax's juices. So today I bought a few different juices for y'all. Like I said, we got some. What we got here? We got some cucumber kiwi. So we got a blend of some fruit and vegetable. We got some straight pineapple juice, straight from the pineapple. Okay, 100% pineapple and refined water. Is definitely delicious and is made with love in the Bronx. Yo.
You see that one?
You know what I'm saying? You
Yo, what it called dibs on it,
So
nigga?
what you
Nah,
got?
I got
What's
cups
this?
for y'all so that
What's
y'all
that?
can all share, bro.
Yeah, we
Don't
gonna try.
What's
You
that?
know what?
And you
This
can
is,
order, so make sure you go.
Listen. You know, this is what we're gonna do for the next shot of clock. We're gonna all
Like
take a shot of the juices.
Yeah, we doing Jack's juices.
Everybody, we
inside
taking.
clap. I don't know. I need a cut.
Thank you, Trevor.
No, that's the other cut.
Yeah, that's the other cut. No.
You know what I'm saying?
You can put it in there too.
So, in case anybody like to know, you know, so some of the drinks like the tropical moss is contains strawberries, peaches, pineapples, mango, and bananas. Anybody who does have allergies, blah blah blah, you know,
Apples or anything?
no apples in this one. But if you are allergic, I'll let you know. You're allergic?
I had a breakout one time.
All right,
you
so
look
there's no
crazy.
apples in anything here. And the stress support is actually pineapples, pears, and bananas. You know, because pears definitely help with the stress levels.
I love the
love
fact that you came with notes.
You know, it's
He's a professional.
Professional.
information is
Yeah.
everything.
I'm drinking this shit, y'all.
And education is everything. The more you know, the more power you have over everything, over yourself, over
Do y'all make
what is it?
protein shit?
Pears.
protein. Now we can make juices for protein. Like for instance,
Because you know me, I'm.
what
like,
is it? What's that goddamn broccoli? Broccoli is a high source of protein. There are other different sources of protein in a drink.
Okay.
You can definitely compound for you and make to your liking, specifically whatever you need. So juice is $5, y'all. We got the sea moss drinks for $7, and we sell sea moss gel, raw and you know. In
Where can
form.
people follow y'all on social media?
You can follow us at Apple Jacks Juices, APPLEJAX Juices, regularly spelled, you know, in proper English. All on Instagram, and you know, we'll definitely, you know, send us a DM, like it, share a video, share a drink. You know, if you already have the page and supported us, if not, just you know, add in, and we'll take the orders as is. We also have T-shirts for $15. You know, we out here just trying to do our thing. Again, all of these juices are 100% made with love and good, clean, fresh spring water, not no tap water bull BS. And you know, they all have some type of
purpose to whatever it is. You know, if you're not feeling stressed out, but you have high blood pressure or you're diabetic and you need to, you want to keep your sugar regulated through the day. Sea moss itself is great for that alone. But if you don't want to drink it plain, you can add it into your daily drink and have it in a tropical smoothie. And this way you're steadily taking it throughout the day with plenty of water. So we're just trying to cover the bases with drinking because eating is hard. It's hard to eat all of this stuff. Who's going to eat 2 pears and a mango and a banana in a day? Maybe, because you're older now. But before...
it has nothing to do with age. It's literally like that's my regimen. Like that's
their fault.
That's what I do.
But realistically, everybody's not doing that, and it's simpler to put it all in one bottle, keep it, than to have it everywhere. You're gonna lose something, give it away. So you get all your supplementation. So you can combine fruits and vegetables, or just straight veg, whatever, or we can just go straight raw in one thing, however you like it.
Pause.
And, pause.
Doing business.
Yeah, but we're gonna pause that.
Still gotta pause that. Like
pause.
Go straight raw.
And yeah, man, just hit us up, shout us out, and anything you need to know, would like to know more further, just ask away. We don't cure your diseases, but we will have things, that will help in aiding and fighting against, ailments and things that create disease and cause disease. We're in the preventative measures. Go ahead.
Question. My bad. You finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Do you sell them like if I wanted to buy like a crate or like a case of like 10 or 8?
Yeah, so we do sell. We do have a bundle. I'm not sure if we're doing a deal. Like I said, it's $5 for the juice. So that's pretty much the deal right there. But if you want a bulk order, like Justin's mom, she ordered 6. So we hooked her up straight like that. For some people who they have their drinks broken down, they order and they might order like 24 or more. They'll order a boatload. We had a lot of orders today, and they're ordering about a boat because they want to drink different things, throughout the day, because that's the key to making it stick is you got to do it consistently, and you have to do it every day. But but mix it up. Don't just drink green juice every day. No, that's not what we're saying to do. Mix it up daily, and for the next week, start all over again. But maybe change the regimen. Maybe have a few, something with some beets in it for a couple of weeks. Whatever, switch it up. Drink different things so that it all can take its course throughout the long run. That's all.
I really, really like this shit, and I think this is an amazing thing that y'all got going on, and I'm here to fully support it. I want to be the first to have a subscription with y'all company. I don't know how we can set that up.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out.
Lifetime deal? Might have to.
Nah, not like but like almost like
we gotta
like an Amazon, like
Netflix
subscription. Like I pay every month and I get X in return. I wanna.
That was something that was
do that.
Brought to the table, so it's something that we really need to sort and figure out, because even then I'm trying to get into the schools, gyms, let me know, because what we could do.
Hey, we can do this on the off the pod.
All right, you're right. But you see what we're doing here, y'all.
Yeah.
We're ready. First of all,
since
we got the Lloyds in our back pocket, we already working on something. So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me get some drink. Who else got some juice, bro?
Okay.
From our shit.
He said the Lord is in his back.
Anybody want to try this cucumber kiwi?
Oh, okay.
They sound rock with that.
I got you.
But
now these juices are really, really good. I need one for tomorrow.
This like I'm not gonna lie to you.
This
be my breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna order. I'm gonna say right now that I'm gonna order for at least this is gonna be my breakfast every day.
The only difference is I add like I make my own, but I add like oatmeal and peanut butter and shit like that.
So you like a nice protein pack punch situation.
That's why I asked you about protein shakes and all that.
Yeah, all right. So I mean, we could tap into that, because again, like myself, I don't eat dead animals, so I gotta find a source of protein. There's protein everywhere, but you want to make it delicious. That's the whole key to it. It's not about eating the nasty shit. It's about making it taste good.
So, are you vegetarian?
No, because I do eat products that contain, from dairy.
No, but that's still vegetarian.
I mean, no, I'm not vegan. Sorry. So yeah, I'm like vegetarian-ish.
That's all that shit confusing me.
Because I still
so
eat
vegetarian
seafood,
means
right?
like
I still eat seafood, so that doesn't make me a
all
vegetarian.
right, so you're pescatarian like me.
But I'm not just, but I don't always like to eat seafood.
Wait, so you don't eat?
No,
bro, he's a human being.
I feel like a pescatarian is like has a solely like a seafood based diet.
That's not true.
Then
That means that you're
if
like
you eat fish, that don't make you. I don't think like you should be.
But fish
called
was
a
once alive.
pescatarian. Like,
You say you don't eat anything dead.
I don't eat chicken. I don't eat poultry. I don't eat pork.
All of this
I don't
shit's
eat
good.
beef.
It's pineapple.
So I'm pescatarian because
You're
I still
pescatarian.
eat.
Alright.
I still eat fish,
Yeah,
but
I eat some animals.
I eat like
You just say you don't eat anything dead.
Eat vegan meats and stuff like
correcting
that.
Myself. I'm sorry, bro.
But
I
he
made a
eats
mistake.
fish.
I made a mistake.
He said it. No, he just say he
I made a mistake, y'all.
He eats meat.
I
He didn't say
said, no, I never said I eat meat. Pause. That's what I
He
said.
doesn't
What I
eat
said.
anything
What you said?
I said that I don't eat
Anything
dead
dead.
animals. I mean
That was
anything.
good too.
And then what did you say after that?
But he
Then
eats
I said
fish.
I eat fish, and then we corrected myself.
And then what did you say after that?
I never said anything about eating meat. Pause. You said that.
You just said it.
Nah, you wanted me to say
All
that.
right, we'll rewind it. All right,
You
we'll
wanna
rewind
be-
it.
Okay,
You want to be
so
We'll rewind it.
the reason why I consider myself pescatarian is because I still eat fish on a normal basis. I don't eat poultry. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork. But I do eat vegan, like
You eat
vegan
chicken?
food. No,
no poultry.
no
But
poultry.
you do eat tuna.
You do like Impossible Burgers and shit.
Yes.
You like tuna
I don't
fish?
do
So-
that no
And
more
tuna.
either, bro.
You like
It's
tuna.
quiet for
He
that.
likes tuna
Well,
fish.
I don't trust it.
What, Impossible Burger?
Yep.
You know?
I don't do it
Does
no
it
more.
taste
I
too
don't
much
trust
like
it.
it tastes too much like meat.
Nah, it's just I don't trust it. It's too. It's like too good to be true, and it came out way too fast. Like nigga, we got this shit already. Nah, y'all would have been if that was the case.
Actually,
y'all would have
No,
been had
actually,
it.
No,
it
no,
took,
no.
it took, hold on, it
Listen,
took
listen, hear me out.
years to come out. And you know what the problem was? People didn't, the same way with turkey bacon that people thought, even though turkey bacon, I'm telling you right now, stop eating turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon, like what is that? You don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Ain't no turkey.
But before, if you go back and you watch all sitcoms on the 90s and all that, when they said turkey bacon, the people looked at the person eating turkey bacon and go, the fuck you doing?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
And
like
people were chastised for eating better.
Now turkey sausage is shit.
I don't like turkey bacon.
Well, I haven't had.
Everything you eat,
Turkey
I don't
bacon is
like.
actually
basically.
less healthier
I'm
than
the
fucking
opposite
actual
of you.
bacon.
Yeah, it's
This is
mad
why we eat
cholesterol,
vegetables.
sodium on
Well,
that.
none of that because
All
it's
right, I
extremely
give it-
processed.
Yeah.
Extremely
like-
processed.
No,
Mad carcinogenic.
everything that you don't eat, I
Carcinogen.
like.
You know why?
They say it.
Because you've never.
But it's like the
nobody has
beyond meat
prepared it
too.
for you.
That's
to,
like
and
mad
my mother,
processed.
So,
It's not that good for you either.
no bullshit. My mother never had a vegetarian lasagna until T made it for her.
Yeah.
And my mother could not tell the difference between the meat that she used in her.
oh, she was the Beyond Joan.
Yeah.
No, she used
No, my mom-
Gardein. We could talk
Oh, the
about this
crumbles.
later.
The crumbles.
Yes, the Gardein.
Yeah.
In the,
So like,
My
white
mom-
people
Can I
make the
tell
same
you,
thing. She makes like a little ZD joint with
yeah,
that.
exactly.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'd be like, yo,
Yeah.
it's killer.
So a lot of
I like
people,
that shit.
what
I
it
like
is,
that shit.
it's prepared.
You wouldn't even
Wrong.
know, bro.
No,
Yeah,
I be
nah, it's-
Tell you, my
it's-
mom
Nah, you would know.
You're right, because
My mom
you still eat.
eats
Yes.
on like she's on the healthy side, so she tries all that shit. So if she's
But you're
making
expecting it.
lasagna-
No, it's not that.
If
It's just
she's
like
making
you,
lasagna,
if you're still eating
she'll make
the other, then
the
you can taste the
lasagna
difference.
her way, and then like make when I was there still make me my shit, and then to like people
Right.
say like she'll try to trick me.
Yeah.
Give me a slice of her shit.
What
But
people
you know,
like, for
I
instance,
don't like that shit.
Nah, mommy's recipe is always gonna be different when she uses something different.
so
That's what you
people,
gonna tell.
so people
I
always
could tell-
ask me,
I just could tell the difference, and that slight.
yeah,
I don't
it's
like.
definitely, yeah.
I don't like.
Like people ask me all the time
I'm like,
about
nah, that
like
shit tastes
if
weird.
this tastes like
It's
chicken and this, that, and other, and I go, I don't know.
Has
And
anyone-
they go, what do you mean you don't know? I go, well, I haven't eaten chicken in 3 years. How the fuck would I know what chicken tastes like? I don't know.
Why you
Has
gotta get so
anybody-
mad?
Has anybody like had Bear Burger?
Bear Burger? Yeah, I went to Bear
Bear
Burger.
Burger's fire.
Bear Burger's like when
had the
Bear
elk
Burger
burger,
came out
the
the
elk.
first time they had the elk. The elk is dumb good, but Bear Burger when they came out with the Impossible Burger a really long time. Like, and that's where I first tried it. I was like, let me just try it and see if
Right,
it's
see what
good.
is valid.
And it was really good. It tasted just like regular food, like regular beef and all that shit. And but it's been around for a while. It didn't come out
Yeah,
too
exactly.
fast. Just these newer chains, like
Everybody
That's
else
what
is
they
jumping
came
on.
in.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
all
saying.
of them are running
that
on
came
that
out
shit.
way too like the fact that they got it packaged on shelves. way too fast. Like y'all niggas is ready. Like y'all knew this
No,
wave
it's
was
been-
gonna be.
Nah,
popping and
it's
everybody-
been
I think
around
it's
for
been
a
around for a
while.
while.
It's been
I know
around for a
Been
while.
around, but I think it's just
Nobody
more
never
now
knew
because
about
they
it.
got to cater. Nowadays, you got to.
You have to cater to
Bro,
it
you didn't
because
know that
Nobody knew
nigga-
what that was.
You know what it
You
was?
could go to Bear
I'm gonna say
Burger
you like
and
this.
Oxbridge.
I'm gonna say it like
You know
this.
what I
The
mean?
reason why it wasn't out before is because there wasn't a big enough market for it.
Yeah.
You got to
Right.
realize that you, in order to
comes out
create
of
something,
that.
you got to have people, you got to have consumers. So if you put it out before it's ready, then people gonna like, I'm not doing that. And I told you, like I said, turkey bacon in the beginning, nobody was fucking with turkey bacon because they're like, what the fuck is this? I just want bacon.
Yeah.
And then eventually turkey bacon started to
That
mold
shit
itself
probably
and get
still
to it.
pork on the low. Niggas giving us pork talking about. turkey
First of all,
bacon.
nobody knows where the meat from turkey bacon comes from. That's the problem.
What animal is
Niggas
that?
just called it turkey.
Yeah, why is it
I
called,
don't
why is
like
it called
the
turkey
Is it
bacon?
even an animal?
I don't know.
That's the
I don't
whole
like
point.
I don't like the taste of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Because
shit.
bacon comes
Yeah.
from a certain part of the pig.
That's turkey bacon.
Unless it's
now, I
beef,
think about it,
and then it comes from a certain part of the cow.
Like who deflated? Oh man.
But where's that shit coming from? From
No,
turkey.
No more turkey
Exactly.
bacon.
No, what it is grounded up, is processed and
Like
all
hot
that.
dogs. Probably. I don't know. I'm not.
Hot dogs is terrible for you.
So-
Oh,
Like,
man.
I'm
Well,
not
go,
gonna-
Hot dogs
I
really
just
bad
want
for
to.
you.
I want to say that these shits are really good.
I just got an
Um,
order for a juice. Someone just texted me asking me to buy one.
All right, so tell them to go to
Yeah?
Apple Jacks.
Yeah, tell him. Hit him up.
I told them.
All right, send it. Hit him up. Tell him thank
Well,
you
y'all
for the
got me
support. We
mixing beer
appreciate
and
that.
healthy drinks. Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get the-
You know, more
Um,
life,
I
health
wanted
is
to drink
wealth,
more,
y'all.
but I'm not really into that the healthy shit. But I tried one.
What you like? Which one did you like, Zach? I know you a tough critic, and I know
Nah,
you're a
I
healthy
don't.
type
I
of
don't
guy.
like the healthy shit. I don't like fruit and shit. So
What would you drink? One
Listen.
of these juices?
Who doesn't
Or
like
I'd
fruit?
rather
I tried.
Skip
I want
that.
to try the pineapple one. 'Cause I
Shit's
like
not
pineapples.
You
I'll
tried
try
it?
that one. I
Try
didn't
it.
try that one.
You ain't try it, nigga? You had no.
Yeah,
You would like the
I
pineapple.
know, but
How you
Pineapple
pass it to me?
There's a lot of shit that Zay
I'm
doesn't
about to
like.
go-
I,
Yo.
I just know
Alright,
I don't
so-
be liking shit. So
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
be wanting
back
to
tomorrow
waste-
and I'm
so
gonna
look-
watch this nigga Zay have the bottle for the whole time and pass it to me without even
I don't
pouring
be
his
wanting
own.
to waste shit.
Yeah.
So look, like CMOS, I try to tell everybody one thing is good for. It's good for
Pineapple
your,
shit is valid.
it's good for your manhood.
You know why? Pineapple shit is all sugar. Pineapples,
It's a lot.
regular
of sugar.
apples, oranges, all that shit is.
All fruit
That's
and
my favorite
vegetable
fruit.
have high sugar content, which
But it's good
something-
sugar. It's good sugar.
so for those who even for diabetics, you can still have the sugar.
It depends. It depends on which one it is because oranges and apples are
It takes-
really high in sugar. So
Yo, you're right.
it is still.
Right?
Bottle stand.
First the nigga came with just fucking bogus washing and shit. Now he just flipping shit.
Oh, see, so my doctor told me I gotta start eating healthy. So
My doctor told
So
me
drink
I'm
it.
low
I am.
in,
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna
vitamin-
do that.
Vitamin C.
Alright.
One of them.
My
So
doctor
look,
told me
CMOS
there's something
takes
that
care
I
of
need
all of
to
that.
I need to start
He
doing.
said everybody is.
This one drink would take care of your
You sure it's not vitamin D?
A, B, C, K.
Vitamin D.
Can I kill
The
us?
reason why I say
Kill that shit, kill that shit.
the reason why I say vitamin D is because black people. All right, since we talk about health, black people are traditionally. We traditionally have a deficiency in vitamin D,
So
and
I
the
mean,
reason why.
vitamin D, no.
The ones that live up here.
Well, the reason why is this. We because of our melanin, we lack like when it comes to the sun, our skin naturally blocks out the sun. So therefore, the vitamin D comes from the sun when your body breaks down everything that you get from the sun. If you can't get it because of your melanin, then you lack vitamin D. Also, vitamin D is a major component in fighting cancers, which is the reason why we are high in colon cancer and prostate cancers. So
That bull.
these are the things that we as men of color we should actually think about and make sure that we pay attention
We
to.
kill all those bottles.
Yes, they do.
He
That's
told
a
me
good
that.
But the most natural thing is go the fuck outside. Like we
No, I go outside. Nigga. I
Yeah,
like the sun.
stay
I like the sun,
outside.
nigga. I'm in the shade.
Y'all,
hot.
but look, y'all saw listen, Puerto Rico, y'all saw me, right? Everybody was looking for the shade. I was looking for the sun. I'm out there.
It's dark.
That's why you're dark.
It's all right. I appreciate it.
Well,
I ain't got a deficiency.
I
either.
think that
I love this.
I think
I
that we
don't
can
know. He
all
told me
say.
everybody is, so he might tell you the same shit.
Well, I think that we can all say that we all gonna support you guys.
Definitely,
Thank you for
definitely.
bringing it.
I wish I had the
Shout
round
out
of
to
applause.
Ben. Everybody
Yes,
shout
sir.
out
Yes,
to
sir.
Ben,
Shout out to
man.
Ben, man.
Shout
Thank
out to
you.
Bam.
She
Damn,
buying these shits,
bro.
packaged,
Damn,
labeled, and
bro.
all that.
Yeah, that's major.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
dope, yeah.
like what y'all doing.
You got
and
Samsung AirPods.
For your iPhone
They're not AirPods.
What is that?
They're Samsung.
headphones.
How they AirPods?
You know what I meant.
Hooped out.
Yo.
You got
Yeah, you definitely got to support it with me.
You want to know
I'm
why?
probably gonna be getting an order every
Yeah, I'm
week.
gonna order one too.
Why?
For sure.
Let's get into one more thing before we get out of here. Or you want to go? It's up to you.
Nah, we could do.
Whose sock is that?
I don't know.
No,
it's gloves.
We gotta do like a New York. We gotta do like my son that be doing that New York minute shit for the Knicks. Now he be doing the 60-second recap. We gotta do one of those.
Ooh.
You know how
That shit
the
never
MSG
sent.
channel.
Oh, like the Side Talk New York.
Yeah.
And my son be like, he give you the breakdown in 60 seconds.
Oh,
yeah, he be going crazy. 60 seconds, that ain't tell you everything you need to know real quick. Like, oh,
I still want to know how Kev knew that Zelle.
yeah, that just stressed me out. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like, how did you know
that his role? In his
Don't
role,
answer.
he
Don't
incorporated
answer
his
that.
views.
You gotta write that down.
Nah,
I'm
gonna send it in the group
clips
text and we'll put it on. We'll put a clip exactly what I was talking about
You
next
gotta pull
episode.
up the clips.
Why you can't just
See,
speak
but you
about what
got-
you're talking about?
Because if it's
Because
the
you don't
part where he's
understand.
like,
You're illiterate?
I'm sending all
You
you
don't
niggas
understand. You don't
back.
understand. You don't understand.
Is it that part?
It's for the people on the podcast.
You don't understand.
Is it that part?
Because I have to repeat the same thing over and over.
Kev, which part is it?
Everybody's telling you that the shit you said made no sense.
Y'all take a shot.
Is it?
I took my shot already.
Yeah, I took.
Everybody's telling you.
No, I'm talking about
shit
the
you
real
said
shot.
made no sense.
Oh, I get one.
Yeah,
You want one?
A little bit.
I'll wait for you.
At least I seen this coming.
How is this?
It's good. For men.
Match up.
No,
That's a
first
man
of all,
drink.
that shit is.
That's definitely a man drink right there.
Yeah, it is.
That is.
All that other shit is child play.
Shout out to Kev for bringing that bottle though.
Yeah.
He brought
That should be
shit
the
so he could
slogan.
Say that
Yeah.
shit and
I
we
ain't
wouldn't
mean
notice.
to do
He
that.
brought that because of Denzel.
Yeah,
Yo, wait.
Denzel gave him that.
Let me take another shot. Send
He
that.
knew he was gonna say that.
all you niggas back.
He ain't want us to notice.
You can say, yeah, yo,
That
Denzel
was
gave
the
me
part.
this.
He ain't want us to
They
notice.
said, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You think you can do this to me? Jake, where you going? Jake.
Yo,
See, y'all don't know. Shoe program.
shout out to Applejack Juices.
Shout out to Denzel.
Yeah.
Shout out to Denzel.
Shout out to Denzel. Shout out to Michael Myers.
Will.
Shout out to Will.
Shout out to Will.
Shout out to all the actors that really do good at this
Yo,
job.
you know,
All the great actors. All the great.
yo, you know what's crazy? What we didn't get into.
Shout out to the ones that go off script.
Right.
Yo, JC, what we didn't get into is
Yo.
how Jada Pinkett Smith keeps on disrespecting.
She didn't
Forgot
disrespect
about
him.
that.
You disrespected him and we
She's disrespectful to the
That's the bottom
motherfuckers. Y'all.
line.
Wait, what?
We can talk about that shit.
All right. Let me look up the quote.
She talked about
She said
the
his sex game is lacking.
manhood.
So
She talked about
what I
his
want to say is
manhood.
this. What I want to say is this. What I want to say.
Just a
Wait.
snippet and y'all-
What I want to say is this. The
All right.
world we living in now is woman empowerment, and it feels like
woman
women can
versus
say
man.
whatever the fuck they want to say, and if we rebuttal and we go at them and we do this, that, and the
It's
other,
toxic masculinity.
yeah, exactly.
They already got a
That's what my
definition for
pastor
the
is,
shit that
Kevin
come out of our
Samuels.
mouth.
And my deacon is
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, because they are speaking up for men, because there's not many men that are doing so, but women are just riding. And shout out to y'all. I'm not. So the problem that I have with this whole situation, I feel like with women brighten in their light, it has to dim men's light, and I don't like that, and that's my issue.
It's a little selfish, though.
Can you read that?
What do you mean?
So the headline. So she walked back her comment. So I'm gonna read the whole headline. It says Jada Pinkett Smith said she and Will never had an issue in the bedroom after suggesting that she finds it hard for them to maintain a healthy sex life. That's what happened.
She
So
walked
she
back.
walked back her
Basically,
comment.
just said that we've been together for this much long.
We
And
don't.
the sex is whack.
No, she
We
never
don't
said
put each
that.
other the way we.
I think
No.
it's just clickbait.
I mean,
Yeah, it's clickbait. That's what it
no.
is,
What it
clickbait.
was, what
It's
it's
basically we've been
Well, I
together
look
for
like
30
no,
years.
it's not that the sex is whack.
Been
It's
together
like
for 30 years.
it makes it harder. It makes it harder to get in the mood, and that's what I took it as.
I took it as we've been together for 30 years, and it's getting a little boring. He's old.
Harder to get in the mood.
No, not even in the mood. He's old. He gonna hit me with the same move, same position, or whatever. I wanna fuck August that's gonna hit me with a different move.
Yo.
He's younger. He got energy. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
They said, I want young boy to pull back the fuck up.
That's what I heard. I didn't hear Will Smith saying, like, yeah, we've been married for 30 years. I'm tired of fucking the same pussy. She don't got no new moves.
He don't have a red table toe.
But he didn't say it, period.
So what? I said the same thing. I said, Will is like his silence is basically addressing it a different way, and the reason why he has to address it a different way because right now it's woman empowerment.
Yeah,
so you can't speak. You can't speak on it until like that, and that's my point.
He got to address it a different way until she says shit, and then now they're gonna do just like they did with the entanglement. Now it's a Will talk. They had a personal shit.
And he got tears in his eyes while he's sitting there talking about the same. Like, are we going to act like he wasn't crying the whole time when he was trying to explain how he felt about the situation?
She want to fuck August, and she don't want to say that out loud. Like, come on, just say it.
I feel like this is an actors and actresses version of Lemonade and 444. That's what I'm getting.
Wait, say it again.
This is an actors and actresses version of Lemonade and 444.
Yes.
That's absolutely all I'm seeing with these two.
Absolutely.
Like they're using their platform, speaking how they speak and how they address shit just to be together and live happily.
What I always said was this. I never understood why Jeff Bezos' wife divorced. Like, yo, y'all got all the money in the fucking world.
She was unhappy.
Wait, that's the one that got married again.
Hold on.
That's why.
Hold on. Listen. Listen. Can I make my point?
Money doesn't make happiness.
Can I make my fucking point?
Right, my fault.
Why you getting so mad, Bustle Man?
My fault. Busting out that tracksuit.
What they call?
All right, you could be unhappy in the world. I guarantee you, she would never get married again.
She got married again.
She already got married.
Yeah.
To who?
To another dude that make her happy.
Isn't this the one that got married to the teacher in like Seattle or some shit?
She got married because she's happy, nigga.
She left. She moved.
So clearly, she was already moving.
What you mean?
She was already
moving.
She was
talking?
No.
They just got divorced last year.
And she moved to a different state. And she married a teacher at the.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going.
That's political.
A woman that just got $100 billion.
Moved and found happiness.
And found happiness.
Yeah,
her. Sounds good, right? Yo, JT, sounds good, huh?
Yes.
Which means sound like a woman that was already moving.
So you think
like she was
talking
to
sound
somebody
like she
else?
was already talking to somebody else.
Are you kidding me right now?
You think that white?
That's
that
how
white
women
teacher
move,
from
nigga.
Thank
Seattle?
you. She already had the reserve.
So
I gotta get rid of you so I can be peaceful with this nigga.
Bro, Diddy had Cassie forever. She got with the dude and got married in like less than a year. What the fuck is the difference?
Because Cassie had a nigga on the side waiting the whole time.
Russell Wilson and got married.
No matter what, Cassie. First of all, yep. The Russell Wilson shit and what you call it? It's totally different.
How?
Ciara?
They pledged abstinence until they got married. That's a whole different ballgame.
They got married. They got married.
But they pledged abstinence to get to know. To get to know each other.
What does sex have to do with it?
But they talked for a long
They had to get. They had to
It
get
wasn't
to
even
know.
that long.
It was a long time. Yes, it was.
With anything.
And she got tired of dealing with fuck boys.
What does that have to do with? But maybe Jeff Bezos was a fuck boy. How the fuck do you know?
Clearly,
Who,
she married
Future?
a
Future's a
fucking
fuck
man.
No, Jeff Bezos. What if he was a fuck boy? What if he was just fucking everything?
She went married
How?
to an English teacher or some
The
shit.
nigga ain't got time. The nigga's making So
How?
the whole
How?
point. So the whole.
How?
I mean, he is
So
making a
when
whole
did it come
space
out?
force.
When did it come out? But it came out that she was married, though, right?
Yeah.
Think about that. It never came out that he was fucking with anybody else.
Nobody.
He might have been too, but maybe he was too busy for her because he was making billions of fucking dollars,
So she-
and it didn't work. Listen,
So
and I'm
she
not
wasn't
knocking
happy.
that. I'm not
She wasn't
knocking
happy.
that. I'm not knocking that.
So she got with
But,
somebody who
now
would give her
watch
the
this.
time.
Yeah,
and she
at the
became
same
happy.
time that she was with her husband because somebody else made her happy. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody said anything about the same time.
That's what that's what I've been saying that the whole time.
You didn't say
You
nothing
just said
like
that.
that.
Yes, I did.
You
How
said
could
she
she-
had
I said she has somebody already.
Yeah, he did.
I said that. What are y'all talking about? I definitely said that. I said she had somebody. That's why she married the next fucking year after getting divorced.
She was.
So you saying that she had the nigga already?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's not true.
I literally said that.
But we're trying to say that we don't think that.
Nah, she had that.
Come on, that was in reserve.
So you
she had to keep it quiet because if you go against all that, you don't get as much money. You don't get.
Got no money.
Come
Right?
on,
But you think
what we talking about?
But you're speculating right now. That's not even.
you on your Kevin shit right now. You just
You're speculating.
How? First of all, y'all just said this. I never said that, and I just said it.
You're speculating something that we have no idea
Y'all
about.
just said. Listen to me.
So you
Y'all said. Listen.
We all speculate.
Y'all
We
said.
all doing it.
Yes, of course. We all. That's the whole point
saying
of
that
this.
she had somebody else while she was. You were just
And y'all just said I never spoke on that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, y'all. What is wrong with y'all?
Thank you.
So what were y'all saying no to?
That you're wrong.
So no, I was wrong about what?
You're wrong. The whole thing.
About what?
About
Everything.
Having a nigga before.
And
initial point
you said, first of all,
right
the first thing you said
That's
was,
what you
I bet you
wrote
she's
about.
not going to get remarried. And she
I was wrong
did.
about that. Yes.
Exactly.
And
Because
we
she
said
was
she is
happy.
married. Oh, now
And I said,
now because she had a nigga while she was with him.
yes.
How? How is that a fact?
Because he still he was wrong in what he said in her being.
And I admitted
remarried.
that.
Cool. Now that we corrected that shit, he's gonna put the shit together. All right.
A year later, y'all getting married?
in a year.
So
A
I
year?
can't get married. Listen,
How you got to know this thing?
I know somebody that got married after they divorced 2 months later. It happens. It happens.
And they never told you that they was talking to dude already.
They wasn't because I know the person.
Then that was some once in the blue shit because
No, it's not. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I want to marry you, I want to marry you. If I don't want to be with you, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
If you get out of a marriage to get back into a marriage,
I just wasn't happy with you.
Okay, but to get back into a marriage is a whole nother commitment.
Thank you.
You could get back into a
2 months later,
relationship
y'all
and
ain't
not make it
dating.
that
Y'all ain't
serious.
doing nothing.
So to
But if
get
she's
remarried,
happy, if she
you
feel that she
have
knows,
plans on
Cool.
doing that.
if
Most
she's
people-
happy,
So what he's saying is, based on what you're saying, after 2 months, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Unless you're
Who
into
said 2 months?
unless you're into arranged
said-
marriages,
No, I
which
said I know
happen,
somebody.
Right, like that's
unless you're into arranged
But
marriages.
it happens though.
bro,
And they wasn't talking before
moved,
that.
If she moved to Seattle, she met this person,
And was
and 7 months later they
They
decided
got
to get married.
How the fuck did she
That
have him
doesn't mean
before?
that she was fucking him before or whatever.
Yeah.
He's a fucking social studies teacher from Seattle. You think he pulled up in her DMs? If she has DMs, I don't know if she has Instagram or nothing.
Yo, yeah. First of all, hold on.
You think he?
Hold on. That works for regular people. She was a billionaire's wife.
So
wait,
what?
listen. Can I talk? I let y'all rock. Can I talk? Y'all keep
Because that's
y'all keep cutting me off. Can I speak?
Speak.
Y'all are talking about a different person that has access to travel wherever she wants to go at any given time.
But I want to travel with you.
So therefore, you're saying that she just pulled up in Seattle. That's because we know that after the marriage. We don't know what happened before the marriage because it was never on display. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if she's from Seattle and she moved back to Seattle and married her fucking high school boyfriend or some shit. I don't give a fuck.
Actually, first of all, that's toxic. Fuck you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
What?
That was dumb toxic.
To move back home after your failed relationship and then marry,
or there was a stipulation why the relationship didn't work.
Cause I'm not.
It worked, and that's the whole point. So you traveled with this dude for this many years, and
What the fuck is he talking about?
What the fuck are we talking about?
Can somebody explain what the fuck is he talking about?
What
Without him explaining what he's talking about.
What is anybody talking about right now? This
He's
shit is
mad
all over the
that
place.
she married another nigga.
I'm not mad.
So
Why would I be
talking
mad?
about that shit.
Like, I don't get what you're saying. Why I gotta be a stipulation? Maybe she just wasn't fucking happy. But maybe all the money in the world didn't make her fucking happy, but he did. And she got married.
And you know what's crazy? So we were talking about women earlier, and she left. If it didn't work out with that person, but she tried it with somebody else and went back to that person, does that not mean that she maybe still think about that person?
Talking to that nigga.
What?
Does that? I asked the question.
Yeah, what? Say that again?
No. If things didn't work out with this person, and she started fucking with this person, right? And things didn't work out with this person, so she went back with this person, and things worked out. Maybe she was still thinking about this person the whole time. That's what you want. This wasn't working out.
All right, but
it could have happened.
Don't mean you was doing shit.
All right, and we're all speculating. This is what the fucking podcast is about, nigga. I don't know nobody personally.
All right, but
you know all of us personally.
And none of this speculations.
That's what we doing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Full of shit, man.
All Mia is saying is he said she had all the money in the world, got divorced, but she'd never get married again. But she did because she found happiness.
And I admitted
But
that I
I'm
was
just
wrong
saying,
on that she wouldn't
but
get
then
married
said,
again.
But then we said she did and she found happiness. Oh, but she had to be talking to them before. Why?
She ain't find it. She been
Why? How? Why is that a fact? Why is that a fact?
It's not a fact. We're speculating. It's a fucking podcast, nigga. That's a topic of the conversation,
That's
nigga.
how we feel based on
People
how
have
we
to go
move.
back and forth in the podcast. Otherwise, it should be dumb. It wouldn't be entertaining.
I get you. What's your thoughts, Cap? You think she was cheating? A previous interview.
Be careful
you
what
seen
you-
from
be
her?
Very careful how
You think she was cheating because Denzel told
Kev,
you?
don't do it. Kev, don't do it. Because
I'm
they're
not
gonna
feeding
kill
into
you.
it.
They're gonna kill you
I'm not
worse than
feeding
they
into
kill.
it.
They killed me. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You think this was cheating because of an interview?
I'm not feeding into it.
No comment. Just say no comment, my nigga.
No comment.
All right, we're not gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not
Nah,
feeding
no
into it.
comment, my nigga.
I'm not feeding into it.
Yeah, no comment.
Yo, what else we had? What else we had on that list, man?
You think she was cheating because
What else
Michael
is
Myers
on
didn't
there?
kill her?
No comment, yo. There's no comment, yo. See? This is why I told you no comment. You see? Nigga don't respect none of you.
I'm gonna tell you a nigga who'll do his own script there, Michael Myers. That nigga be breaking the script.
Oh, you think she was cheating because he broke the script?
Nigga, Michael Myers be breaking the script, bro.
She
How the
broke
fuck this
wrong.
nigga be how this nigga be up walking past you and then be like 20 feet away from you? Because every time the camera go off, you know that nigga be running.
Because he in shape. You ain't see the interview?
Oh,
That nigga be in shape, yeah.
Nah, he know when the camera not on, that nigga be running. Like,
Yeah.
Like Michael Myers would be the, yo, I don't hold you. Michael Myers, Squid Games, red light, green light, this nigga is the GOAT. That nigga, you ain't gonna never see this nigga. He's gonna dump.
Yo,
Ain't gonna be killing niggas on the side. Like,
yo, you would never catch him, bro. How?
And he stayed straight. Like this.
With
Stand
boots
up.
on. That nigga got on Tim's.
And a jumpsuit.
That nigga working the factory.
And a
His
jumpsuit.
outfit, He got the straight factory
So I'm
outfit.
saying,
He
like,
got
how this nigga move that
ACGs.
fast?
He said ACG. Nah.
my fault, Kev.
Nah, he got the black Tims. He got the black nasty Tims though.
Yeah.
He
His
got
shit,
the-
no,
he
he
got
had
the
to
same
give struts. They look like Black Nasty. Mike Myers.
They started out as
busted.
constructs, now they black nasties.
Them shit turned into the Black Nasty.
Yo, yeah.
That's
So,
how,
what do y'all
that's
think
how
that
they-
nigga do for the other, like,
Who, Mike Myers?
365 days?
He's sleeping. He's sleeping. He's dead.
That nigga be
He's
chilling.
dead.
That nigga be chilling. Like
That
that.
nigga-
That nigga be on the island. Like I'm not
Then he
fucking with
with
that.
other man.
It's him, Tupac. It's him and Tupac chilling. He told me,
I
like,
mean,
yo,
that nigga be working out.
like yo, pop. Like, yo,
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
There's
Running
no
on the
way
beach.
you walk that fast and don't
He
be
running on the
tired,
beach.
no fatigue. Nigga don't sweat.
That nigga like, yo, Pac, who you think
He
I
never
should
take
kill
his
this
mask
Who
time?
should I kill this time?
Pac was like,
Nigga
go get
dunk
big.
strong.
Like, go,
That nigga training with
Go
Goku.
get Jeff Bezos.
Yo, I saw some shit on TikTok about Jeff Bezos, and it was like, yo, he's worth like $235 billion. All right, $197
Fact check.
billion
Fact check.
I
apparently.
don't give a fuck. That's a lot
There's
of money.
there's 7 billion people on Earth. This nigga
Yeah, I
can
saw
give
that.
everybody
Yeah.
$1 billion and still be a multi-billionaire.
That's wild. Yo, give that
Like
to
that's
us.
fucking crazy. Like,
Give me one.
like, yo,
Good.
he can give everybody on Earth $1 billion, $1 billion, and still be a multi-billionaire.
That's fucked up. Cause
I feel like we got the math wrong.
Yeah, you did get the math wrong.
The math is always wrong.
No.
Talk, Cap.
Because if you give everybody $1, that's 7 billion. So how do you give everybody $1 billion and still be a multi? It's like, I think that math is wrong.
Well, it's TikTok.
Yeah.
What's TikTok?
TikTok.
Think about it.
It'll
Think
be
about it.
7 billion times 7. What's 7 times 7?
49.
So he will be giving out 49 billion. Basically.
You still be a
Still be a
multi.
multi-billion.
And you also have to
technically
realize,
have that money.
and you also have to realize that it's not liquid.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
exactly.
the worth.
That's what he's worth. He's worth that.
What he actually got.
I mean, he'd have to sell Amazon. He ain't about to do that.
Yeah.
I would.
That would just be dumb.
I mean,
But you know what?
But they do sell a lot
Bill
of their
Gates so
shares.
he stepped down from
Everybody
Microsoft.
said
That is true.
All
And
of
Microsoft
the
has been
CEOs have
thriving
been
since.
stepping down, and I think
Yeah.
Bezos did step down.
He did.
Yeah.
He didn't sell it.
All of this shit
Yeah, he
happened
stepped
during
down.
the pandemic or right before the height of it all.
Very
All of
interesting.
the,
Yes, yes.
CEOs, and even before that, this has been happening
I
since
think
like
I think people's
2006,
sports
2008.
definitely
A
ring
lot of
out.
CEOs just jumping out, like just disbanding their companies or like just giving up shares.
Listen,
like
Well, does
you wanna
anybody
talk
care
about it?
about
buttload of
Y'all want to talk about
No.
close, near and dear to us? Hove stepped down
From?
from Rock Nation.
Oh,
So everybody. So
Everybody stepped down.
So when you follow the money, still follow the money. Because if all the richest people are stepping away, that should make you scratch your head and wonder what's happening here.
how y'all feel about Zuckerberg changing the name of Facebook? Facebook no longer
Well,
is Facebook.
I don't think
It's
it's. I think it's
What is
still
it? Fuck-
Facebook.
It's
I think-
Facebook, but he changed
No,
something
the,
about
the
it.
parent company is Mega.
Meta.
That's what it is.
Meta.
Mega.
So the
Meta.
company name is
Meta.
Meta.
but the at
It
Facebook.
would still be Facebook.
I mean, Facebook.
it's still Facebook on my phone.
Yeah, it still would be
Yeah.
Facebook. It's what the hell?
Facebook is trash.
Facebook is going
Facebook,
towards Facebook's going towards the NFT world. That's why.
Yeah,
The
and-
metaverse.
Yeah,
The
so-
metaverse.
so-
Everybody get
Everybody-
into the NFT
every-
field.
Everybody needs to get it to try to get investment in digital
What is that?
land
What is
as
that?
much as they
Basically,
can.
think of NFT as digital ownership.
What does NFT mean?
So I do not know the exact term.
No funny talk.
Kev,
No funny talk.
I don't know what NFT means. Never looked at that.
NF.
So how you gonna tell everybody to get into some shit?
I don't know. that-
So
bro.
basically, the way to think of NFT is the non-fungible coin, non-fungible token. So think of an NFT like this: if you are an artist, right, and you own a painting, and you sell that painting to a museum for $10,000, the museum gives you the $10,000. You give up the ownership of the painting. Now the museum owns that painting.
And they sell it.
Now they sell it for $1 million.
You got nothing.
You get nothing from that. Now with the NFT, you have the digital ownership of that painting. So anytime that painting sells, you get PC from it.
All right.
So that's what an NFT essentially
we're
is.
gonna try to make this shit.
So now anything that you create like this, like Apple Jack's juices,
Okay.
you want that NFT. So who knows? In the future, it could be worth 500 mil. You sell it, but you still have part ownership of that company.
Okay.
Because you have the digital.
I'm about to say it sounds like you just trying to
It's
get
not. It's not technically royalties.
Royalties and ownership is like
Because with
different
royalties, you get pretty much PC of every single sale of the product that you're selling. This is if the company is now being sold. And from my understanding as a whole, that's how it was broken down.
Yo,
to make-
JT.
to make sense.
Jordan versus Yeezy.
Yeezy, just up over jumping.
All right, time to go. We gotta get out of here, man. We love you guys. Warren, say what you gotta say, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Crazy. I sent that pic to the chat the other day, right? Or did I not?
I don't think so.
Nah, we didn't get it.
Let me see if it's in my deleted.
What we playing? What we playing before we get out of here?
I don't even know. This is my work computer.
Shout out to y'all. Without y'all, we are nothing. We appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, share, buy content, share content, everything. We love y'all.
Buy condoms.
And like always, we ain't where we want to be, but thank God we ain't where we used to be.
Yeah.
What's today?
Thursday, 28.
Shout out to the motherfucking New York Knicks. #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Shout out to OKC. We beat the fucking Lakers last night.
All right. Anyway, Corey.
My fault. Kevin's looking at me real crazy. I ain't know. I did something?
You just look at me.
All right, he's looking at me crazy, bro. My fault. Apple Jack's juices. Look out for that. Add it, like it, share it, drink it, put it in the freezer. Don't waste it. Thank you for supporting. We appreciate all the love. Thank you for giving me the platform again, babe. Thank you for holding it down with the company. And look everything up, man. Start looking up shit. Get educated into things. Don't wonder. Don't speculate. Take it a step further. Figure it out. Look up that word on the back of the bottle. Ask somebody what this is and then go investigate. Don't take nobody's word for nothing. You just, TikTok will tell you anything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it will.
Nah,
It will. I like TikTok though.
Me too.
I like TikTok.
I think it's better than
I
Instagram.
don't got a TikTok. But
I got
like it too.
TikTok.
That shit is fun.
I be in my Instagram reels all day just.
Nah,
Instagram
TikTok
trash.
is
Most of
better.
that shit is from TikTok.
No,
Instagram
TikTok
will
is
tell you
better.
anything too. All of these, anything that's media will tell you anything. So don't just stand for anything. Stand for nothing, fall for anything, right?
Yep.
No, stand for anything, fall for I don't know, whatever. Just
If
don't
you
be
don't
so
stand for
gullible and
something,
naive.
yeah.
Look it up.
If you don't
Fact check
stand
it.
for-
If you,
You fall for
if you don't,
anything.
yeah. Yep.
Man that
Malcolm X.
sleeps on the floor can't fall out of bed.
Exactly. Just remember that.
Well, he can't because he's not in the bed in the first place.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But his bed is the
That's-
floor, so
that's-
he can't fall on.
Is
out.
it? No, the
Yo,
floor is
stop
the
listening
floor.
to these niggas. That was from Martin. Leave them niggas alone.
Yeah, I was lost.
Kev, you got
You was lost in that?
I was lost.
Listen,
Yeah, that's from Martin.
the
That's
man-
definitely from Martin.
man-
Wait, what episode?
That's when he came back from the
He had
the
the-
he was
code.
doing
The
the shit
code.
with the Brother
Yeah.
Rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say like a little bit on the Facebook part. Facebook is going to the meta world, so I would suggest anybody to go to download MetaMask on Google Chrome, not on your phone, but do it on Google Chrome. It's a lot easier, a lot better for you. And yeah,
It's MetaMask.
MetaMask is like it's an NFT world website. So it's it's a website that you get to purchase anything that's NFTs, and it's based by Ethereum. To purchase anything, you use Ethereum, and I think like soon you're gonna be using Sol. Make sure that you try to purchase digital land because that's what the world is headed to. So and that's what Facebook's going to right now.
That's cool. You want to be out.
So if you can purchase digital land, and we'll explain it a lot better once you guys purchase it.
You could be our crypto insider.
No, here ain't
No.
got politics.
You got politics? You don't want crypto insider?
No, I'm not
He
doing
said
crypto
it's
insider.
Okay.
You give him too much.
No, I can't do
He's
crypto
working.
insider. People not gonna listen to
Ever want
that.
to hear him talk about Denzel
It's
again?
it's too far out.
Fuck out of
You
here.
got to cancel.
As always, thank you for everybody who's watching here at the end. We have to start doing something for the people who stayed with us from the beginning today, and I don't know what it's going to be. If you have some suggestions on things y'all would want as a reward for y'all support, for y'all continuous support, just hit us in the DM at 40 Central on Instagram. Let us know what are some things that we could do to show our gratification, our appreciation for you all, because a thank you just isn't even enough. Because y'all been rocking with us since day one.
Definitely.
We are another step closer towards monetization. So please, like the people who are at your job, just grab their phone, tell them to subscribe to this podcast, tell them to tune in on Mondays and Thursdays. Tell your family to tune in on Mondays and Thursdays. The goal is to have an average of at least 10 people in the chat. I think we're about between like 7 or 11. But if we can get an average of at least 10, that'll be another step forward for us. So we're trying to hit these goals, and every step that we get towards our goals is better for everybody, because when we win, everybody wins.
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna take the same sentiment as you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming. I also want to thank my man Denzel.
You talk to Denzel?
Yeah.
Y'all not talking?
Kev
I
did.
seen
Kev
the
did.
movies.
Kev did.
Are they talking?
Yeah, put that shit on. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. We love y'all, man. Everybody, please subscribe, like you said, and let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you.
This is Dunny Ways, Cajun Eyes. Make sure y'all go stream.
Follow Applejack's Juice. Applejack's Juice. Applejack's Juice. Let's go.
We love y'all.
I'm gonna buy that Applejack
Safety.
juices. For sure. Really liked it. Sure.
Oh.
Shout out to Blaze, man. Blaze tuning in. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna show you.
We still live, baby. We still live.
Let me show you.
You got to get that Dunny Ways episode soon. You're gonna have Miss Mac,
Tell
Mr.
Dunny
Shay
stop
Mac.
playing, man. Stop. Come, pull up. Dunny, pull up, baby.
Pull up like
we
a
waiting for
wedgie.
you. We waiting for you.
Like a wedgie, man.
You're gonna have Mr. Shay Mac pulling up. You're trying to have Maine pull back up. It's a couple other people we in the works with trying to pull back up.
Man, pull up, man.
If you wish to come on the show,
Main
DM
got
40
a
Central.
he got a
on
clothing
Instagram.
line out now, so definitely pull up. People know.
Okay. And if anybody wants to challenge Warren to a pull-up contest for some money, I'm down for it. Down for it.
About to challenge JT.
Nah, you don't want that smoke.
I do.
You don't want that smoke. Give me 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks. No, you're not. All I need is 3 weeks. Hey.
Let's go, Ma. Got your shit. Got your shit.
Eagle has landed.
The eagle has landed. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you once again. Thank you. We out of here, man. Oh, fuck, man. We love y'all. Bye.